In Texas, if you ain't playing to win, you might as well be playing Uno. So if you want to win big, head on down to Champions Club Texas this April 16th through 29th for the PGT Texas Poker Open. A Texas-sized tournament series with 3,300 buy-in, no limit, hold'em, main event, and a $2 million guaranteed prize pool. And if your throat is drier than a Texas dirt road, it might be time to grab something smooth. Or just ready to turn in for the night in one of our rooms? We got you covered, partner. PGT Texas Poker Open. Your next big win starts here at Champions Club Texas. Use the QR code for more information.
Play your hand, play your hand. No fuck, counting the stacks, stacking the bags. And no fuck, counting the stacks, stacking the rags. No fuck, counting the stacks, stacking the rags. No fuck, counting the stacks, stacking the rags. No fuck, play your hand, play your hand. Play your hand, play your hand. Play your hand, play your hand. Play your hand, play your hand.
Good evening and welcome to Champions Poker Live. This is Kyle Miller in booth for you tonight, and we have the amazing opportunity to see some high stakes PLO 4-card action with the Poker Stallions. And it's an amazing lineup here. Players buying in ranging from 2,000 to just under 5,000. And plenty of chips will continue to hit the felt here tonight. And much like a old Greek epic, cards are out right now, but we're actually going to start in the middle of things with hand number 10 right here. So through the first 10 hands, we have a couple players up, a couple players down. Josh, Brose are in the green, have won some pots, and 3 players in the red. And a couple players on the way as well. So haven't missed much. And as the night progresses, more and more chips will get on the felt and in the middle.
Now I get face cards. Get you in trouble.
Sure.
Oh look, I have top pair.
Some returning players from previous weeks,
Other ones you never say that.
including Snake. This is just his second time on stream. First time was last week. He was brought in by Jhonathan. He's on the button. Levi and Brose are back in town, so happy to have 2 action players back in the lineup to gamble things up tonight. Levi, single-suited aces with the 3-bet. So 3 players to the flop here. Jhonathan gave one of those smiles pre-flop of course, somebody squeezes here, and he normally wouldn't call a 3-bet pre with this hand, but closing the action, he gets to flop a wrap, but Levi hits his dangler for trip 7s. Continues small here. Tough for Snake to continue.
I played for...
Especially with Jhonathan and still left to act. Jhonathan going nowhere.
Heads up.
In position with the wrap.
Tennis?
Jhonathan with a gut shot straight flush draw. Not much behind. Chips quickly get in the middle here. And board straightens out. Right color, wrong suit, but still a straight. Just not that straight flush. Any diamond obviously would have worked as well. So nice size pot there for Jhonathan.
Good for it.
I'm just glad at least.
If you've watched the stream in the past, you know that usually we have a full lineup of the Poker Stallions, hosted by Rockets Will, Leffing Will, bracelet winner, and he's out of country currently, so still some of our regulars here, but not as chatty and more podcast style as when Rockets Will is on the table, kind of going through a lot of stories, and it's always just fun to tune in, listen to a bunch of the table talk. Gives you a different feel than a lot of the streams out there. Makes it feel a lot more like a home game or just a regular floor game that just happens to be mic'd up.
Race to 200.
Nobody really table captaining the table talk so far tonight, but I guess they're going to let the chips do all the talking. Levi with another 3-bet here. No shortage of aggression from Levi or Ambrose or some of these other players. Same 3 players as last hand.
It's a fake beer. Fake hand. Fake beer, fake hand.
I'll do a refill on the other. Thanks.
Bet. 2400.
Everybody with a little something here. Queen High Rainbow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
2400?
24.
It's like a repeat.
He's got money.
Quickly finding a 3-way all-in, or nearly 3-way all-in here.
Good size pot.
I'm trying to think what I folded. I probably folded enough.
Jhonathan had just called the 2400 from Levi though, so Levi's gonna have some chips behind with Jhonathan. Snake already all the chips in the middle. Backdoor flush pair and a double gutter for him.
It's over 10.
If it's over 10, the option there.
It's over
go
10.
twice.
We can play twice. You
Once.
You like one? Yeah, it's fine.
Blood.
You went twice to me the other day.
Only because I was ahead.
Are you guys all in? Or, I mean, for that.
He's not all there.
Okay. How much is
Yeah,
it?
it's a lean. It's a lean. Don't worry.
It's like $50. 390.
61.
Okay, that's fine.
What's a quarter?
So they will just get the chips in here. Graphics will get that corrected, and typically, unless pots are over 10,000, we don't go more than one time on the stream, but this is just north of 10,000, so we will see 2 turns, 2 rivers.
Ooh.
Very dynamic boards here.
Blank.
Oh, I thought it was a great turn.
Ooh.
Bad river though.
You do first.
Got 2 pair.
Oh, that's good.
Or, sorry, they did talk about it, but Levi elected to just rip it one time.
Wow.
You all have a piece of it.
Deja que muestren siempre primero.
You almost feel like Jhonathan should have a straight there, but the top 2 for Snake are going to be good for the main, and Jhonathan will take the side pot.
Very nice.
You see Mo in the box, making sure everything gets awarded correctly there. Mo and Giovanna will be our dealers tonight. Two of the best, but two of many here at Champions.
PGT returns with the 2025 Texas Poker Open.
All in, lit the fire when you doubt it, now I'm all in. Put me with the best, bring the stars in. Undefeated mode, no falsing.
From April 16th through the 29th, 21 events headlined by the $2 million guaranteed main event. For more information, use QR code for more details.
No falling.
So as I just mentioned, Mo and Giovanna. Giovanna in the box now. Two of many great dealers here, and we're going to have even more great dealers as the Texas Poker Open is right around the corner. Poker Go Tour coming back to Champions. Always great having our partnership with the Poker Go Tour. Not only the traveling dealers that we bring in for all these big tournament series that we put on and host, but excited to see players from all over the country and really all over the world, especially when it's the Poker Go Tour. Brings in Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers.
Well, I threw in more than pot. That's like the same.
Champions just completely fills out, including all of our hotel rooms. If you haven't already booked your hotel room here at Champions, might not be too late. You can get a discount on that through poker side, specifically for the Poker Go Tour, the Texas Poker Open. $79 plus the tax. The room right there.
It's a bet of 6-1.
4-bet pot. Single suited aces. For please fold. Snake. Double suited ace king. Going both high and low with the 4 cards, but this is high only tonight. He knows it's much more than the 23.75 to call. Or at least could be. Heads up to the flop. Jack high, rundown, single suited, but that suit is dominated by please fold. And yeah, that's enough for the Jack 10, 9, 8.
Your one's only? Oh, yeah. I don't think this qualifies anyway.
Just under 10,000 in the middle. Diamonds come in for nobody.
Aces. Hey,
And again, you would feel like Levi had straightened out, but
Keep folding 10s.
doesn't make it. Aces hold for a single pair to take down nearly 10,000. After that one, please fold in second place on this leaderboard. 4,600 for him, 5,400 for Snake. Josh above 1,200. A couple hundred for Sweater Guy, Brose, and El Tractor just above even there. Shooter break even since he's not at the table yet. Jhonathan and Levi, the only two players contributing to everybody else's night so far. But it's early. Things can definitely change and will change. All it takes by the end of the night is winning one big pot. You can go from stuck piles to up quite a bit.
That sounds about right.
Shout out to both Rebel Poker and Poker Stallions, Mr. Will Leffingwell in the chat. Hope the travel is going well. And yes, I think everybody agrees. Love Levi. And if anybody has played with him, it's understandable to miss playing with him. Always good for the action. And I expect we're going to see plenty of big pots tonight. Brose also just waiting on getting dealt in, getting a hand to go with.
Oh, yeah.
5 behind for C1.
Appreciate everybody tuning in, watching, supporting. If you have big winner predictions or even want to come in with some anti-sweat, let me know in chat.
6 call, 50.
Brose and Levi last week were talking about how they did a snake draft and selected different parts of the table. They had a little side bet going on, team versus team for the night.
Yep.
Most of the players to the flop here. Jack high with 2 spades.
Oh, yeah. Good.
We have to wait a few hands.
Shooter joining the table now.
Check.
3 and 5 checks, 6 check. 8 bet 175.
Not a whole lot for anybody here, but
1 fold.
Sweater Guy,
8 call.
a pair, some backdoors. The only
Both heads up.
spade drawn. Josh bets it, senses that nobody's interested. And now trip 4s for Sweater Guy. He likes it. He likes little ones. Oh no, Josh gets there on the end.
That's 300.
Bet the flop for early value. Checks through quickly on the turn, and now he's coming in for the raise. Peter wondering what he bet flop with that now raises river. Nice little 2-outer.
What's the total?
1,000.
Sort of guy thinking, I've got 3 spades buried. That's the draw that missed, but could be better spades that missed, but
Thought you liked it.
doesn't pay it off in the end.
Hoping you did.
He has to wait.
He likes him, not loves him.
Okay, yeah, no, I guess not.
Can't beat your 4.
Anywhere wrong.
Dang it.
No,
I needed you to have that,
no,
though.
you gotta, take off Friday and put ready.
Sounds like the kicker and the value sizing was what let Sweater Guy off the hook there.
Yeah. I think you bet you have to wait. Live 50. 7 call. 8 raise 200. 9 call. 1 fold.
And just a reminder, this is 10 quarter with the optional but mandatory 50 straddle.
3 fold.
Jhonathan just calls the straddle. Then Josh with the mystery hand raises it up. Now Brose, double suited aces. Could be raising anything. But this time, he's got a nice looking hand.
No, come on.
No way.
Just way too hands.
I was about to say, there's no way Levi is folding any 4 cards against Brose. Heads up. 2100 in the middle. And there's the diamond draw for Brose.
I mean, I'm gonna take it easy on you.
2,100.
Levi quickly finds the muck.
500.
Keep your win under 10, we'll be okay.
You only can win like 800 max.
That's not even worth it.
What's up, man, Willis?
Yeah.
Where you been?
man, good.
You been on vacation?
Yeah, half and half.
I'm going to Japan Monday with Danny Chang.
Yeah, last time I played,
We're actually going. I wasn't gonna like hold him to it because he's like pretty drunk when he said it.
Paying for it?
He paid for my flight there. It was $400 with an upgraded seat. Like I looked into it, it's super cheap. It's $400 each way.
Dude, Japan looks fucking incredible, man.
Yeah.
The food and everything.
But I'm gonna just get him back. Like I'm gonna just next time I go on vacation, I'll invite him. Pay for some stuff.
It's all fine dinner or something.
We'll start a little
You are
trend.
the 10. It has to be
Sorry,
right.
Yeah, I'll wait one. What's up, Josh?
What up?
Levi?
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up, bro? How are you? See you.
Paper covers rock.
How long are you guys gonna be out there?
I think he's going longer because he's got a friend's wedding out there, and there's actually a poker tour there.
Really?
But I booked 2 weeks. I'm going 14th to 28th.
You can just be in Tokyo, or you guys gonna travel a bit, or just figure it out?
We're like winging it. I've just been looking up stuff this week. Like
8 call,
Okinawa looks really, really cool.
9 call.
Like, you been there already?
No, I haven't.
You're a lot of range station.
Right.
250.
But it looks like they really have like nightlife there too. Like like I just got back from Hawaii and beaches were cool. Like I said, like y'all asked me what it's like. It's just beaches. There's not much nightlife for.
There's not?
In Hawaii, not really. Not where I was on the Big Island. Maybe in Oahu
5
and
call.
Honolulu, but other islands not really.
6 and 7
Like the
call.
bars close at midnight.
9 call.
It's super
3
dark.
players.
There.
Time to wake up.
But Okinawa is like looks just as nice as Hawaii, but they actually have a nightlife.
Five checks. 9 check. 1 check.
Checks around on the rainbow, but very connected flop. And now backdoor diamonds starting to come in. Nice combo draw for please fold, but checks through yet again. He makes aces up on the end.
5 check. 9 check.
Top and third pair.
That's 5.
Good enough to
From 1.
try and get some value. Maybe get some other worst 2 pair to call.
9 4.
Just takes what's already in the middle from pre-flop.
51.
51. 51 maybe for Dwayne. Okay.
Nice.
Have you been to any Asian countries?
No,
My first time.
You're my buddy.
I've never been to an Asian country.
I think Google Maps works out there and stuff too.
Well, I think Danny's been before, so
Yeah.
he's gonna be like my tour
He
guide,
travels a ton.
a designated Asian.
9 4.
Just
One
Japan.
base
You going
200.
pop around the world?
2 1 3 4.
Probably just stick to Japan. It looks like there's a lot of country to explore. Or I want to venture off to the smaller island.
Fold.
Like I said, I want to go to Okinawa.
And 8 fold.
When I went up there, I would have spent a little more time in Japan. We went there for
Live 50.
How long is that flight?
14 hours.
From,
Houston straight to Tokyo.
wow.
14
Yep.
hours.
Same thing on the way back.
Excellent.
Yep, no connections.
$100.
Yeah, that's what the upgrade is. The base price was $330. You could get the full bed for $1,500. For me and Danny, we just got the front row in the middle that has nothing in front of it. It's just extra leg room.
There's like a new airline, right? That just started.
It's
doing
called
these.
Zip Air.
Yeah.
That's what we're on.
How much was that?
$330 was the base price. Got an upgraded seat for $70
How can
more.
they do that for $330?
$400 each way. Yeah, it makes no sense.
Can't fly
I think
to Oklahoma for $330.
that's why Danny had his like already booked. That's why he was offering that. Like I knew it was.
1 and 2 fold.
I was thinking it was like 1,000. I was thinking it was like 1,000 each way,
Maybe
just for a basic seat.
Maybe they're like subsidized in some way
3
by
base 200.
the government there. I don't know.
4 and
Maybe they
5
like do a
fold.
lot of cargo or something. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
You know, even like domestic flights are super cheap now. Like I have my summer trip to Vegas booked, super cheap. I was looking at trips to Cancun. It's $100 each way. Like flights are just super cheap right now.
Let's see what it's not.
Heads up to the flop. Double suited queens, but not that suit for sweater guy. Levi flops the 7 high flush, but board pairs.
Hopefully the Rockets are still in the playoffs when you go back. 'Cause I
Sweater guy
still
now
figure out tickets
trip
for one-
kings.
Bet
Yeah.
300.
I'm in.
9 folds.
It looks pretty good.
Nice card to steal it on there.
Go to San Antonio last night.
Hard for Levi to continue.
But the most.
Just the 7 high flush paired board, and
UH blown it.
sweater guy is the initial
San Antonio?
Yeah.
razor pre.
There to watch it.
Man, okay, I would have gone, but that would have been sad.
Live 50.
Yeah, I'm disappointed ending.
They didn't even shoot the ball.
Yeah, they should have. Someone should have just shot it.
Or go down low. They only needed 2. I didn't think they were going to try to shoot a 3-pointer. They never even tried to work the ball inside. They had plenty of time.
Drake talking about the Houston Cougars loss in the national championship last night to the Florida Gators. That was a tough one to watch. Not just because
Could have drew a foul.
we live here in Houston, but I also went to
200
the University of Houston.
3 fold. 4
All
fold.
the crazy train wrecks have been down there so far today.
Everyone's been having
5
good
and
deal.
6 fold.
Yes.
Double suited aces again, this time for Jhonathan.
8 and 9 fold.
And he has position. How unfair. No action. Also feels unfair.
Does anybody know what the new table is going to look like for the stream?
It's a different size table, they said. Actual table is
So
specific.
the print's going to be the same, or what?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, pretty much
Sure.
because they
They're
changed.
changing the
Well,
dimensions of the
I don't know if they would use that same kind of.
It's the same as the Venetian and Poker Gold.
Oh damn!
Oh, that thing's big.
So nobody knows the graphics or the color, right?
You've played in the studio
Should we
before?
take a bet? on
No,
what
I've just
the-
seen the
Some people know.
Okay.
So same logo,
They had a guy from Houston playing on PLO. They
because the logo
were
is
sharing
the
PLO
same.
last week.
Jake Daniels? I know he.
Maybe.
I know he plays the tournaments there.
I know there was a guy named Lowell.
To be the champion.
But yeah, players are talking about
You've been in the studio
a
once?
little remodeling that we're going to be doing here at Champions Poker Live. New table on the way. We're going to get rid of
Sometimes I see those guys on
our
parade.
famous Hey Arnold football shaped
You feel like you're in, like,
table.
you know,
No more football head.
I've never actually walked inside of it.
It's just a big ass space. Like, yeah.
As Byron, our tech wizard, just mentioned to me, it's not just the Hey Arnold head, but the Stewie Griffin of poker tables.
I think I bought him 3 times and I cashed one.
Very puntable looking object.
That should catch up a little bit.
Okay, 3 aces on board. Who has a pair?
You ever been in there, Will?
I folded
They have a high hand. if you
The
got
Poker
cards.
Go Studio at the Aria?
I folded the other ace.
Did you actually? Oh my
Wow,
god.
that's terrible. No, I think they actually do that. Right? They have a high hand thing, huh? Yeah.
Like 50?
Yes. We were talking about, I still don't like the thought of having an ace that with ranks.
No, yeah, for sure. Right.
Yeah.
Any high ace is killing me.
I heard someone talking about like Houston players having a live stream in Vegas over the summer. Like some kind of like Houston meetup game that's gonna be live streamed. Like just talking about it. I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Has that actually gotten any traction? Because I've been hearing about that for like 4 months or 5 months.
I just heard about it like last week. They're still talking about it.
It's probably on the water. It's probably on the rock. That doesn't mean it can't happen. Some of the talent wants a new
7
contract.
call. 8 ways to handle.
Josh is getting tired of folding. He raises the double suited 10-5 for deuce.
You're the only ones getting cards over there.
Only premiums.
Does this qualify as cards? It might qualify.
There you go. Diamond draw versus middle set. Looked like Jhonathan was thinking about raising it up there, but just called in the end. And boats up immediately. Josh not slowing down. Did raise it up pre, but Jhonathan holding an ace, thinking there's no way. Surely he does not have aces full here. Yeah, there's no way. Jhonathan improves. Aces full of 9s now. One boat full of another. And Josh with just 10-5 high.
You want the 50? It was rhetorical.
Hey, what are you doing?
You're leaving her?
Is she going to Japan?
They're gonna play one hand and act like
With
they're
you
playing.
guys?
And then
So I was
she goes
dealing a game Friday night, and she kind of like gave me a heads up, like get over here now.
I got full house, but I didn't get check. Full house? Yeah.
Shit. I'm booking your trip.
Exactly.
Like I would have never went to that game if she wouldn't.
I checked your check, I guess.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Some guy was
I'm
just
definitely
giving it
checking it, right?
Yeah.
I know, I was right next to you.
By the river.
You don't have to blast it.
I wasn't gonna tell him.
5
I
holes.
wasn't gonna tell him about the Fight Club.
6 holes. 7 call, 8 holes. 9 ways to 50.
Should make it more fun anyway.
Jhonathan gonna try to play the heat, and he definitely gets in the streets.
Maybe people will just assume I'm lazy.
High VPIP. Not afraid to fight for pots. And
Everybody still wears masks.
speaking of pot,
All the pictures that I look up.
El Tractor pots it
Yeah, they wore masks there a long time ago.
with
They were already wearing
single suited queen, suited to the ace.
COVID, they had
Bad kings for sweater guy.
So yeah,
Already facing Levi's raise and
In a lot of ways.
El Tractor's 3-bet and just gets out of the way.
Longer, so they have more to lose. They value it a bit more.
Different, obviously, if they weren't bad kings there.
That's good.
11.
We got 20 years left.
This thins the field, and Please Fold
Playing like about 4-ish left.
does get to
Yeah, one.
close the action. So he peels to a flop.
Playing longer, so they have more to lose.
Already 3,500 in the middle.
Anybody got some mass left over from COVID?
Right, I'm trying to live longer.
El Tractor way less than pot behind. Levi's SPR almost exactly one, and it's all clubs out there. Nobody with clubs except El Tractor's dry queen. First to stab wins. Checks through.
Deuce of Diamonds? Where's Will when we need him? I think he's in Japan.
All in from El Tractor. The delayed C-bet for
That's fine.
half pot. Takes it. The best hand.
Thank you. And, yeah, and if she's drinking hard liquor, like cut her off after like 2 drinks. Yeah, yeah. Make her a mocktail on the 3rd one, and don't tell her.
She's here?
Not Margaret, no, my girlfriend. even worse.
They need to have subtitles.
Wait, what?
Subtitles on the screen.
Sorry, I didn't mute that one.
She knows.
Didn't let me know to cover for you, shooter.
I don't think they keep the volume on at the bar anyway. We're good.
Yeah, nobody heard that, right? Chat? Hand 21 is when he said all that.
8 and 1. To call.
Oh man, I was definitely folding until you
Fold
called.
call. 5.
Drinking tonight? You drinking?
No.
Not tonight?
Not tonight, bro.
Oh, you're drawing dead,
Maybe
man.
later.
Drawing dead.
All Broadway flop.
100%.
Check. 5 check, 1 check. 2 check.
Nobody flops Broadway, but plenty of Broadway draws, and it was bottom 2 on the flop for Brose.
Four's a good.
Please fold.
100 from 4.
Turns bottom set.
5 4. 1 4.
Shooter leads out. Usually any king or 9 would be good for shooter, but
Yeah, little one always keeps you in. Always.
see how that goes.
4 blue.
It's like the same episode every week. It's like a rerun every week.
Backdoor spades there for El Tractor. Just the nuts. Don't want to see anybody say 2-3 is the nuts.
Couldn't happen and take hers and cook it more?
Yes, that would be the steel wheel, but
That's crazy.
effective nuts for El Tractor. Checkmark delivered on the river.
2. 2
What's this watch say? Illinois?
Three on four fold.
That's cool.
It's right at the time when they went to watches from
One fold.
pocket watches.
Shows it, acting like he's about to think about it, but then quickly folds.
Does it have any like
Just the
significance to Illinois? Like any type
That's
of?
the name of the. They're not around anymore.
But like, is it based in Illinois?
Yeah.
My grandfather's from Illinois. He left me an old watch collection that I've never really gone through. It's just in a safety deposit box.
Is it 50
I
mandatory?
might have something similar.
I think so. I think so.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you want to just take their runoffs and their blinds.
Yeah, that was my great grandpa.
Okay. Live.
Yeah, I've got some old watches in Illinois
Wind it?
Yeah.
in a safety deposit
You
box.
have to be real gentle with it.
My bad, my bad.
Well, I guess they're not mine yet. My dad's still alive, but I mean, they'll eventually be mine. I'm his only
On the
child.
stream, you can't have an Apple Watch, so that's good luck.
Is that what you usually wear? Yeah, you're a sweater guy.
7 fold. 8 ways 100.
That was quick.
9 fold.
But I don't know if you noticed, I've done this transition in my sweater today. I have the hoodie, like a poker pro, and the sweater.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of both.
Not quite a rerun.
I can do this and go in the tank. Oh, shit. I ran to it.
I fold.
Mizrig sweater guy has arrived.
5 and 6 fold.
He's good.
8. Josh, please. Count, please.
Best of both worlds.
Four checks. 8 checks.
What's in there?
675.
Top with backdoor diamonds.
Turns it like one.
8 ways to 1100.
Yeah, but
Which is
just,
why you should.
And a check raise from Josh here.
you know, how long it,
Also top.
you know,
More of a hold'em hand.
I don't like,
Both players would gladly see some turn cards here. That could easily improve either of their hands.
What do you have behind?
I'm not gonna hang out with them all the time, but like,
Most of Josh's stack in there. That's the realization and facial reaction that Please Fold gives there. Folds it, gives him a lot of credit there.
you might know the guy, Mike Cooney.
Yeah. Italy, huh? Congratulations. He is super nice. I ran into him not too long ago in some airport I was at. I don't remember where. Yeah, he does that outdoor. Yeah, just. I saw him in the airport one time. Actually, on our flight.
We watched the game.
Good for him. Is she from Italy or did they just pick that up?
You know, people, everyone, once you get
Raise
past
200 for
30,
me.
I think the rule is you have to go get married, like, somewhere.
Extravagant.
Yeah, everyone,
3 fold.
no one just gets married in Alabama anymore, man. I like
Where's he from?
He's from here.
5
Yeah,
and 6
I mean, that's where I met him. He was been here a long time.
I've always known him.
Yeah, I remember years ago he started that company up there. And he really likes, he's a very outdoorsy type of person. That's a lot of work what he does. It's well paid, but it's, you have to love that stuff.
Top set
Everything inside,
for JoshPokerGym.
pull everything out.
Got shot to Broadway for Levi's King, King, Jack. Don't look at his 6. It's just a dangler. And that's just the deuce heart on the turn.
Nothing to it.
1,000. 9
Josh takes it down on the turn there.
He's a little close, but you go all you can. You never know what's gonna happen.
Jeff Bezos married in late 2000.
Really?
Bezos, Amazon guy.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's gorgeous over there.
Independent.
Food is amazing.
Yeah. He said he had such
I like Florence food a lot more in Rome. The Vatican is cool to check out, but after that, it's pretty much
He were late over here. Call something 100 years old antique over there is just used.
9 4. 1 and 2 4. 3 is calling. 4 4.
So you got that Miami haircut.
4.
That Miami haircut.
You got that Miami haircut, Carlos? You said you got the Miami haircut, huh?
200.
Miami style. Miami style, papi, you
I
know.
see it.
Tractor, you have to go to Miami, man.
I was there a few weeks ago.
Tractor is always in Miami.
225.
Welcome to Miami.
Shirts from Miami.
Pretty good.
You like Winwood?
Dude, it was cool. Yeah, I toured all this art stuff. And there's Miami's a cool city.
I don't know.
There's a decent diamond, I'll tell you this.
No top set for
That's where they just were.
aces now.
Said it was a non-profit or something.
Still the best of it though. That's what our guy does connect though.
Super cool.
And top pair and no backdoor flush draw for him. Could straighten out, obviously.
I started telling him half sugar because I was drinking like 2 or 3 a day. Like,
Could straighten out.
They should offer it here.
it's good. It's like really
Queen 9 perfectly around that Jack 10.
So he's so chill now, man. So you
Pots it when checked too.
That's also my level.
I never had that, but I can imagine.
the style they do.
Try ace of spades for Jhonathan.
Call 9.
Goes check call.
It's just like you're just
Candy, huh? Man,
It's
that
like
sounds
this
great.
big. You get a little cup and like.
Jhonathan out of position, first to act on the river.
it's delicious.
It's easy to go overboard with it. Like really easy.
It's running spades and 2 pair for sweater guy. He can easily just check this one back and does.
Oh, I missed my hand. I have 2 pair.
Thought he had the straight, but still has the best of it.
Evidently not.
Feel like this is how aces get cracked the most within PLO. It's just 1 pair on the river, and somehow 2 pair takes it down.
Thanks. Good talk. Snake. How you doing, friend?
Professional. Estuvo jugando en Reyes esos días. No fue con una mano yo. Solamente con una mano ahorita contigo.
First, no response.
Bros, mi bro. Brose is the best guy in Houston, bro. Mano grande.
Where's Danny, man? We gotta get Danny on the stream one time.
I don't know.
He's worldwide now, baby.
I think he is.
He's a celebrity in the.
200 for 1.
Oh, yeah.
2 4.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's another Danny, G-Town Danny. That he plays up.
4 cold, 5 cold.
I do.
I've been invited to this game, but I've never been to it.
He's just a super nice guy.
I've heard good things.
Yeah.
11
The
cold.
Danny Chang.
8 cold, 9 cold. 3 players.
I checked. It already checked.
Set of 5 for please fold on the all hearts flop. Super connected as well, but he is best.
5 for me. One cold,
Josh leads out turn and
4 cold.
gets shooter to fold, but not the set of 5s. Bottom boat. 5s full of 8s. Just kings up here. A dry king of hearts. Checked it.
450. 8 folds. Thank you.
No value on the end, but still drags the pot.
Just spend the night anywhere on the way back?
Yeah.
Jacksonville and then
Jacksonville to Baton Rouge.
that's far.
Yeah.
Good.
And then
How's your car doing that trip?
it was great. Yeah, no issues. I could not have done. I think so. Tesla gives you like 5 dings.
There we go.
Levi got 2 of them right away. And
So one of mine was forgiven.
You get 5 until it resets, and it takes a week to reset. So you're basically screwed on a road trip.
Amber's got 3, and then chews me out for getting 2.
Hold on, what exactly is a ding?
So
Oh, it yells at you.
yeah, if you don't pay attention, it'll
I
it'll
thought you just turn it off and
That's
turn
why
it
you're
on.
Yeah.
self-driving.
Self-driving.
If you turn it off and turn it on, I feel like it gives it right back.
Yeah, but if you don't do that, because you're like
3
watching your
folds.
phone, you get a strike.
4 and 5 folds.
So we basically from Jacksonville to
yeah.
here had to be really careful not to get one more strike.
Now, if you use autopilot, is that different than if you use FSD?
Yeah, for the strikes, no, but FSD will do more of the driving.
3 scrambled eggs.
The what?
FSD will do.
Yeah, I true. But if you have to, you can use the autopilot almost. If you get dinged.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I think it removes
See, when I used it, it did that to me. Of course, I was a newbie. And after 3 strikes, it took me off of FSD, and I pulled over, turned it off, turned it on.
But I could be wrong. I've never actually had it happen.
Wow. Okay.
What's the diciest scenario you've ever encountered while you had it?
Sort of, I guess, called.
So I've had a Tesla for 5 years. I think it's infinitely better than it was.
Chips all in the middle
I
here.
have almost no issues with it now.
Clubs in the middle of the board,
Like slammed
but not exactly that board.
Just randomly.
and
Working for Levi.
off into like
But he straightens out immediately.
Well, I meant more like, what's the worst that it's been subject to?
Drills the turn to crack the aces.
like today I wasn't paying attention coming here, and it swerved to avoid like this tire debris in the road.
Oh shit.
And gonna find the full double up,
On the feeders.
courtesy of
Interstate. But it's good, like if you're driving around Westheimer,
his neighbor Josh there.
fine. Actually, on the interstate, fine. But the feeders, for whatever reason, I think.
And gonna take a look at the numbers now. Snake, the big winner so far. Up 5.1, 4.1 for L Tractor, 3,500 for Please Fold, a couple hundred each for Brose and Sweater Guy. Levi stuck even after finding that double there. 9.7 in the hole for him, but plenty of time to turn things around. just 1,000 below zero for shooter Josh and Jhonathan, 2.4. Appreciate everyone tuning in for this 10 quarter 50 with the Stallions. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe as well. Make sure we stay in your feed and come on back tomorrow. Plenty of more action on the way.
I ran into 2 incidents.
Tuesdays we usually run this 4-card poker with the Poker Stallions, and then typically we go Monday through Thursday, but sometimes Tuesday through Friday.
At night.
With Monday, Wednesday, Thursday being our typical Hold'em schedule. Monday is usually deep stacked 1-3, where stacks can get pretty deep pretty quick. 1K buy-ins, but usually I'd say the average stack is around 5,000 or 6,000 by the end of the night. And then Wednesday and Thursday, typically, again, deep stacked Hold'em, but the stakes are bumped up, usually 5-5 or bigger.
I do want to see probably like a wave.
5-10 or 10 quarter, not uncommon on our Wednesday and Thursday schedule.
I do want to see autopilot versus full self-drive. I've had the full self-drive, but I would like to see
The autopilot does. I mean, I got more comfortable with it driving Ambrose's car, but the autopilot, I mean, just the regular default autopilot's pretty functional. Like, it does the annoying part of driving, which is like the small corrections and the, and also the
speed up and down with traffic.
Yeah, that too. And the other thing is that it's also less sensitive to, like, because the full self-driving full self-driving requires them to have the eye camera unblocked, and that's like watching where your eyes are. The autopilot only requires you to pull the wheel every whatever. So it's not.
And on the autopilot, they make a device that attaches to your steering wheel with a little weight, so it thinks you're always holding it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that because like I would end up killing myself somehow.
You don't have to do it that much. I think that like little
You're really good at it.
Not really necessary.
Yeah.
It's actually like kind of dangerous. I do think I wouldn't want some weight on my steering wheel. There is a legitimate safety concern here. It's not.
Did you want to keep it, or you want me to?
No, let's keep it.
It is amazing technology. Like my grandkid probably won't know how to really drive.
Yeah, for sure. People might not even own cars. So
in fact, in 10, 15 years, they're going to be like, you manually drove? What? How dangerous is that?
They're already like that.
I mean, like, car ownership is going to be like a thing of the past because, like, there's no reason, because it's a substantial part of people's, like, overall net worth, and it's an asset that depreciates and sits around doing nothing 90% of the day. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I believe that.
That's why I don't own a car. It's a lot cheaper to Uber. Especially if, like, you're traveling.
In 50 years, I think cities are going to be like
and just have
basically
this
all
car
like this.
just dead weight
You
at
just
your
put in
house.
an app,
Like,
where you want to go.
They're going to have so much data on our lifestyle. They're going to know when we need a car.
Yeah, the car's already going to be there.
It'll already be there. If I could walk outside in 10 seconds and there's a car ready for me.
Trip aces.
Every time I
take it down.
Wow, I would rather do that. And also, if you don't have a car, you won't need parking lots down the road.
Yeah.
Also, you won't need cars to be parked in downtown Houston, so your traffic flow will be faster. Because instead of 2 lanes, you'll have 4 lanes all the time because there's no cars parked.
And you also don't have humans causing the traffic because the cars can presumably run things. Yeah.
It'll happen all that time.
I know it will. It will. I firmly believe that.
They have those robo-taxis in Austin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's going to be
Cars
like,
won't be parked
that's going to be the thing. I think.
Yeah, I mean,
if I had to make a futurology prediction,
like, they're going to be floating, like flying.
Nah. They just will be so good. People won't need to own cars like that. They won't be parked in driveways. Won't be parked in parking lots.
They'll probably be electric. They can charge while they're not doing anything.
Toyota came out with
And
a
actually,
hydrogen car.
I would send mine out to do Uber taxi stuff while I'm somewhere else at work.
6 fold, 7 fold.
You go to work and you say, I need my
8
car
and
back
9
by 5, and then Uber says, hey, or Tesla says, hey,
One
they
is
need someone
200.
picked up over here, and
2
whatever.
fold.
I'm okay with that.
Pretty much my robot will take care of it.
All gonna have robots in like 10 years too.
Yeah, just like the Jetsons.
Not far away.
You know the most prescient thing about the Jetsons was George Jetson's job, because like in the sprocket factory wherever he worked, he didn't really do anything. His job was literally just to press a button that didn't do anything because the robots did everything, but they still had human employment.
People got after it.
That was the most heads up prediction.
You gotta require a human to press a button.
That doesn't do anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't make cartoons like they used to.
Nope. I think I've seen any new cartoons in years. I'm sure they're out there.
I mean, Rick and Morty's good.
Was he Smiling Friends? I was a big fan of that.
What was it?
It's called Smiling Friends.
I've never even heard of it. I'll check it out though if you say it's good. I love cartoons.
It's funny if you like, I don't know, like
I love Futurama.
very white guy humor.
I loved Futurama. I've seen every episode multiple times.
Yeah, it's really good.
It was like my go-to to fall asleep for years until I like saw every episode 3 times.
Fun on a bone.
6 fold, 7 fold.
It's fun on a bone. Corn dogs.
9 fold. 1 fold.
Yeah, Futurama was good.
250. From 2. 3. And 4 fold.
Monday?
Folds,
Yeah, Monday.
7 fold.
Direct
3
flying,
players.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Being direct is good.
Yeah, I love it.
Dude, you might get there on like Wednesday.
Jackpot. All 5s.
Yeah, you
Immediately gives Brose 2 different boats. But everybody boats up with their pocket pairs here.
Tell me how tomorrow is.
See if any of them can improve.
I'll contact.
Find a king
To know my future choices based
or
on
7 or a 9 by the river. Assuming all hands see the river. No improvements. King's the best of it. And feel like you would have felt aces or quads by now. Jhonathan gonna do El Tractor a favor and
Like that shirt, Josh.
call
Represent-
Rose's lead.
Fold.
Yeah.
Show me guys.
Back in the day.
He has a full house with the king.
It's already dropped.
Show me both.
Bunch of passive action
Call service.
from the flop, so feels nutted on the end.
I should have just told him what I wanted. Savor a trip. I'm a fish.
So it's on top of your list over there with your research.
My favorite food is sushi. So like, I mean, and
Dude, everyone tells
Danny
me-
said the same thing. He was like, literally, he was like, I really just want to go there and eat sushi and drink sake every day. I was like, that's good enough for me.
Maybe try some new sushi.
But yeah, I want to go hiking. It looks like they have some cool outdoor stuff to do, to go climb. Like they have Mount Fuji. I love just like metropolis areas too. Like I just want to go explore like most populated city on earth, I think.
Fold.
Is it?
I saw that somewhere. I don't know if it's true. No, don't. Yeah, Tokyo. Yeah. Can I just have another beer, please? Yeah.
They have that place where everyone goes with like deer that just come in here and stuff. Like Japan is always cool.
It looks like there's a lot. It looks like even in 2 weeks I won't be able to do everything I want that I actually want to do. It sounds like a long time, but then when I started looking into it, I was like, there is a lot.
Most cities have a population of about 1 per capita.
Like they have it all. They have mountains, beaches, metropolis cities.
But Tokyo also does.
I can speak pretty decent French. But I mean, I have no idea how to speak Japanese.
Per square, whatever.
4 players.
Population density there.
Where'd you learn your French?
I grew up in Louisiana, and we have, it's still me, and we have French immersion programs, so I learned since kindergarten all through middle school, like every subject. Learned from that age, like science. I had 1 hour a day that was in English. Like I learned math in French. I learned everything in French.
What city?
Lafayette, Louisiana.
Got about 3, yeah.
And my grandparents are like pure Cajun French. Their first language was French.
Sweater guy.
300 from 4.
Middle set versus the nut flush draw and second nut flush draw. Could see plenty of chips hit the pot here.
How much is in there?
1975.
The year you were born.
Especially after shooter straightens out immediately.
1100.
1100.
Turns the nuts with plenty of ways to improve, both to Broadway or any club. Please fold, double blocking that nut straight.
Better come.
3,000 in the middle after shooter leads out for 1.1.
One is all in.
That's what I wanted to do.
Oh man, that's not in your range. Jack is maybe a 4 or a 5.
Anything's possible on a button.
Maybe a 4 or a 5. A deuce.
Sweater guy's
You kidding me?
obviously not folding.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Same nut straight currently.
You can have danglers.
He needs the board to pair or brick out in order to chop it up. Please fold.
Go ahead, guys. Just take it.
Drawing dead.
I'm drawing dead.
Drawing dead. You want to switch hands?
Go ahead.
That's pretty even.
Not exactly a free roll here, as they both have outs to improve, but the 4 diamonds river
You want to chop it?
just gonna chop it up.
I
have no idea. This no.
King 10 versus King 10 versus King King.
Made more than me.
And please fold gets chopped up there.
You have more money than me, and he's got us both. And he's got us both covered.
Yeah.
Y'all have a side.
Both of you covered.
You scoop the side.
El 10 de las.
But you said we're chopping, so like
King 10.
I get half of the side too, right?
Oh, of course. Might as well take some of those. He's not here right now either.
A game of infinite complexity. How simple can we make it? Every hand I play is a teacher, each emotion a guide. Our experience and technological innovation will help you unlock your game's potential. Octopi Poker. Pursue mastery.
Roll me like that, dude. Are you kidding me? Have you watched the stream before?
Giovanna gonna make sure the pot gets awarded correctly here. PLO is always fun when there's multiple pots and
So just pull 37 into the middle.
chop or split pots in different ways.
And then chop the middle.
Always hectic when they run it 2 or 3 times and somebody gets a quarter or different amounts. Chop this, split this 3 ways. It gets weird.
A king.
After that one, Sweater Guy now up 4,100. Shooter out of the red into the green for 1455. And please fold down 1870 now. Levi still on bottom there for roughly 10,000. And Snake on top. Round up. Call it 5,100 for him. L Tractor and Brose also in the green. Josh and Jhonathan also in the red. Just your normal 10 quarter 50 PLO.
Crazy.
Right? Relatable stakes for everybody. Always enjoyed getting to watch the action completely risk-free.
Drinking tonight? Anything? Beers? I still owe you one, man.
Dealer change after that one.
Come on.
Tough act to follow, but Mo will do it.
Like the first time we played, you picked up the whole tab.
Gonna need some more action.
I do. Doesn't happen too often. So. Thanks, Emily.
Such a nightmare playing the card. I'd have king eye clubs. Yeah.
Wow.
I was thinking, if a 10 comes,
no good.
If a 10 comes and you guys don't get to the river, like maybe you guys folded. But the jag, that's such a good thing.
I prefer to 3, but
You think we're wrong?
Cards back out in the 50, still on. The suggested but mandatory straddle.
No, I mean,
English only, please.
Fuck it.
Same player.
Open to 200 from Levi. All Broadway suited queen to go with. And double suited 3-bet from Please Fold here. King and a 10 suited.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Heads up to the flop. Any queen or 9 on flop would be a good sight for Please Fold. And we find queen 10 with 2 clubs. Neither player with clubs, but king jack peels it back. Finds one of his gaps on the flop, and it goes check, check pretty quick. Clubs come in the front door. Levi leads out for 400 on the turn. Does have top 2 with chance to improve. Doesn't improve, but doesn't need to do so. Check mark on the hand. 2285 in there. And Please Fold unimproved from the flop, just gives it up. Nothing too crazy there. Standard stuff. Please Fold looking to turn things around here. Feels like momentum's just not going his way recently. Any poker variant, whether it's 2 cards, 4 cards, or more, feels like momentum is definitely a key factor, both in being profitable and just having fun with the game.
There's only 3 or 4 games left. So the Lakers down to the Grizzlies could all end up anywhere from 3 days.
Okay. Damn. I thought you could almost tell by now.
No. It's probably going to come down to the last game of the season.
Oh, Curry to just a few points.
3-point game.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Who do you think's best for us to match up in the first round?
Raise 200.
Maybe Grizzlies or something. Well, and then the Nuggets just fired their coach today. That's crazy.
I saw that. I got
Levi going to play the Heat here.
Man, I used to have
Double suited to the ace and the queen with 6s buried.
before they were good.
El Tractor also double suited.
Kind of like the Rockets were.
The 2 other suits working for him. 3 bets,
Those tickets anymore.
3 Broadways, and a middling card.
It just demotes the whole team.
Right. There's no way that whoever just comes in is just, it doesn't make sense. And plus, he's a good coach.
Folds back around to Levi. We're going to see a flop here. Heads up.
Let's go.
Heads up.
Set of 6s versus the king high flush. What a flop. Thank you, Mo.
Don Julio chilled.
Brings a inconsequential turn.
It's my turn.
Both players connect to the queen, but doesn't change much of anything.
You have to narrow that down for us.
She's way richer than I am. Don Julio chilled. Silver. Blanco, whatever.
Flush just calls in position, and it's now queen's full for Levi.
Tequila? Me too. And are you missing a shot?
So the turn, in fact, was pretty meaningful.
Last night, huh? You drank last night, didn't you?
Didn't block him from boating up, just helped him boat up on the river.
Cheers, bud.
Checks it, and El Tractor blocking boats with the Queen of Hearts buried.
Mr. Two Pair. How you been, bro?
Bets value and hates seeing the pot from Levi.
With your social medias, you getting any traction on that?
What a sick run out.
Start a blog or a vlog.
I want to put work in it, but I haven't been.
It's tough, man.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the same hand?
Anytime I think about doing it, I start doing it.
Small
This is way harder.
size pot on the flop has become massive here, given just the perfect run out. Depending on your perspective, of course, not a perfect run out for El Tractor.
6,000. I mean, there are times where I'm like,
Doesn't like seeing the board pair and then getting checked raised for pot.
right.
But just didn't feel like Levi had flopped a set or...
Here's another gun. I threw that.
Then what?
Check.
Yeah, then what happened?
Not gonna let this go.
I'm hearing them talk about meals.
It's also just so sick that it's against Levi. Levi, one of the few players at the table that can have bluffs within this spot. El Tractor hating that he bet the river. But it definitely was
0.6.
Wow.
for value, and he does pay it off. 13,700 going to the 9 seat.
Nice hand, Levi.
Sick hand there. And Levi before this was stuck 10,000. He needed that one. Still stuck, but now only 1,900. Doesn't feel so bad, at least for him. El Tractor now stuck 3,000, the initial buy-in. Plenty of time and plenty of chips on the table to turn that around, though. Jhonathan also stuck 3,000, and you can call please fold right in at that 3,000 mark as well. Chips for the main game, please.
We get a brush, Gio?
2 more cards. Oh.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, my
I
bad.
realize it's a mistake that's likely to happen when they're not on rotation.
What's that? Hold them one time? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'd be in trouble. Everybody at this table would be in trouble.
I said it after Gio dealt that last one, the 3-way all in. How is Mo going to follow that? And I think that just about does it.
Race 200.
Pot of the night, what we just witnessed.
Three players?
3 players to the flop now. King high rainbow. 2 big, 1 little.
Bet 400.
Snake bets position. Steals it.
Thank you.
Great turns and rivers. Perfect.
I fold that hand, I fold literally everything. Literally everything.
Fair enough.
$50 straddle stays on. Double suited 8s. That's suited to the king and the 10 for shooter. And single suited kings for snake behind. Just calls the raise of 150. Josh in there with 6s. Suited queen. Suited ace and suited 7-7 4 deuce for please fold. We'll call that the commentator hand. 7-4. Dan Fout's favorite hand. 7 deuce, one of my favorite hands. You know, for playing 7-7-4 deuce, this isn't a terrible flop. And that's a great turn for it. Gets there immediately. Rainbow board. Not enough chips in the middle. Plenty of players still involved, and all of those players still checking. Board pairs improving nobody, except for Josh's trip 3s. Queen kicker. And please fold, just calling. There could have been some weak, weird sort of boat here that feels good enough to just go small on river.
It's trying to do something.
Who do you think's more tilted right now, me or you, Lawrence?
Who's more tilted? I mean, I'm not down that much. I'm very slightly told. Probably you. I mean.
Okay.
Oh wait.
All right, it's
Wait, but you just won a pot.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, but now it's like reverse tilt. Basically, the only
Like happy
thing.
tilt?
Yeah.
So I think you're more tilted.
Yeah, I think so too.
Speaking into existence, baby. Tilt it up.
Levi on up tilt.
What's that? You on Snapchat?
Yeah.
Take pictures while you're out there?
I do. Oh,
I mean,
I'd love to see them.
yeah,
I got Facebook too. I have Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram.
Just on Instagram.
I usually don't, I was thinking about getting a new iPhone right before I go. I'm still sitting on like an iPhone 14 with the shitty camera. Just thinking about going tomorrow. Then I'm due for an upgrade. I'll do it just for you. All right. So you talk me into it.
Sweater guy. Big Snapchat guy.
I'm gonna go get a iPhone 16 Pro with a good camera.
The suited ace.
I never even had one like the iPhone with the triple camera. I've always just gotten the basic iPhone.
It's worth it, man. Take some pictures.
Whoa. Wellness check, please, on Josh there. On the button, suited ace king 7-5.
Traveled out of the country, so it's that.
He's eating. I guess we'll allow it.
I went to Puerto Rico last year.
But single raise pod, it's just like, what are you doing here, man?
Really good time.
Somebody fill that seat next week.
I did. It's really cool, really cheap. People are really friendly.
Super friendly.
2 truths and a lie.
So you didn't have to get a hotel, right? Since you're just staying on the boat. And the hotels were great. I was paying like $200 a night. I was on the first floor condo right on the beach in San Juan.
The hotel.
Checks through.
Right, like walking distance.
And diamonds starting to come. Sweater guy had flopped.
First floor, like literally
Top pair.
my balcony, beach.
Best kicker. Now turns top 2 with the nut flush draw.
I was gambling on sports.
Can't imagine he's checking here.
I would wake up early, go put in like some sports bets and like sweat them throughout the day.
Sorry, I bumped into Ambrose just now.
No, I didn't play any.
Jhonathan has
I was at the casino.
improved to a gut shot to Broadway with 10 high diamonds.
Old, dude. It's old city.
Calls in position. Queens at the muck.
I saw the castle. I took the tour of the castle. I did not go to like any of the rum distilleries. But I drank a lot of Don Q though. The Don Q.
What a brick.
Fruit, yeah. That's the way to go.
Yeah. Dude, we went to this park that was like overlooking the city, and it's like there was like 200 pigeons, and they all just feed pigeons in this park. It's crazy.
Yeah, I tried to go to the national park, that rainforest, but it was during
Sweater guy taking this one down.
park rangers telling us just
On to the next.
there's nowhere to park or anything. So I just got to like drive through it. I didn't actually get to go. I kind of missed out on that.
I met an actuary on one of the cruises that I went to who lives in San Juan. And he was telling me they had poker in 2 different places, but when we went, both of them were only like, they're only on certain days.
Yeah, it's not like a full-on poker room. I think they only give one table too.
Yeah.
I read some like reviews about it.
I was curious how it was, because I mean...
I didn't play it.
Your shots behind you.
Yes, sir. Cheers, bro.
Cheers. For the stream.
For the stream.
Says for the stream and then folds 7-4-4. Interesting. Dan's not here. We'll allow it.
But I feel like it's black coffee and a Topo Chico,
You
please.
like fly to San Juan
Black coffee.
specifically to do Puerto Rico, or were you?
9987 for Josh.
Yeah, I just wanted to go to.
Holds to the cutoff. He opens for 200.
Connected in Tampa on the southwest.
2 customers.
I'd highly recommend it. It's fun. They have La Placita. It's like kind of like their Bourbon Street, like just kind of like wild bar area. It's probably more wild because I think you only have to be 18 to drink there, and they don't even check ID. Like, and drunk kids scare me. Like I don't like being around young people, like that many of them. Like they're not checking IDs down there. And kids are dangerous.
Bet 400.
All liquored up.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like fun.
It was fun. I didn't spend that much time down there. But yeah, I went down there, had dinner, had a
It's a
few
bunch of
drinks.
shops and stuff. Like, we were just exploring the city. Like, there's a lot.
Levi with the button steal. Checks to you twice.
Smaller islands too. The beach.
Sometimes perfectly fine to put in some chips.
One of the top 5 beaches in the world. Playa Flamenco. I don't remember the name of the island, but I remember the name of the beach. I had to take a ferry to get to the smaller island. Highly recommend that. Living in Playa Flamenco. That was beautiful. Even whenever I got there too, I was like, man, I probably should have just stayed on the smaller island. Like it looked really cool even in the city. Like, yeah, it's some really cool like boutique hotels.
This could be a fun one.
Playa or Playa? Playa, right? Yeah.
Aces, no suit for El Tractor.
Playa. I just want to be a
He
player.
3-bets out of the small. 875 to go.
We went to U.S. Virgin Islands. And
Jhonathan, all the chips in. Single gapper. Single suited.
And I'm like, holy shit, this is like, I don't think water can be better than this water.
Multi-gapper. Closing the action-ish.
Closest I've been that way.
Yeah, the meaning's in the Bahamas, I think.
Virgin Islands.
Graphics getting
I lived there for like a year.
caught up here.
Was you jet skiing? Oh, he was asking why you lived there, Brose.
Why'd you live there?
I worked there.
Was it 1430?
1430. Hurricanes and everything.
Okay.
Work with all that.
Dude, riding the jet ski is awesome.
Yeah, I did a jet ski tour whenever I was in Puerto Rico.
3 players, 1 all-in player. Action still on the side between El Tractor and Please Fold.
Same thing. Like, there was like no rules. I went to like...
Dude, I was kind of scared.
There was like an abandoned island I went by that had like a whole tourist attraction that was just deserted. Whenever I got back, this guy was so fucking pissed that I took his jet ski for that long.
He was like, you gotta stay between that floating thing and that floating thing. I was like, how far back?
When you've got aces, but you still connect to the board, it's got to feel pretty good there.
Buying some weed from him. So he wasn't that mad.
Please Fold some straight outs here. And Jhonathan, all in for the main, has top 2 currently.
I was like, damn, you're pretty far. I mean, it's like.
He turns a mirror,
Assume you'll come
but
in.
sorry, not yet.
I have to see it.
Please Fold doesn't straighten out,
I did the same thing when I was in Bahamas.
but Please Fold goes running diamonds to scoop it.
It's so fun. That's like my favorite thing to do. Like on my birthday, like I just want to ride a jet ski.
Missed gut shot flushes out.
Yeah,
Gamble gets rewarded. With that one, Please Fold. Back in the green. 23.75 for him. Jhonathan and El Tractor to the felt. 55.85 in the hole for Jhonathan and El Tractor. Down the most. 2 buy-ins of 3,000 each. Snake still on top. 5,300 for him. 5,000 Sweater Guy. Brose and Shooter both north of 1,000. It's been a night. Well, still a couple hours to go. Don't go anywhere. But if you do anything, please just hit that like button.
You ever been on like the one like an actual jet ski where you stand up on it and the handlebars?
One.
I've never been on one of those. It's fun. It's funner though.
No.
No. Okay.
It takes a lot of work.
Okay.
But you can do more stuff.
You ever
You know, you can do jumps, but
yeah,
you have to be pretty good at that, and you'll be fine.
I don't think I would do very good at that.
You guys ever do that surfboard thing where you stand and...
I was just about to ask you about that. What's it called? What's it called, Josh? Where you're strapped into the wakeboard? Yeah.
Oh, wakeboard?
I knew you would know.
Oh, wakeboard.
I used to do it in Louisiana all the time when I was
That's the thing
young.
I want to do. That looks
That's the
fun.
best.
It looks a lot of fun.
You know what the Vermilion River is in Lafayette? My dad lives on the Vermilion River in Lafayette.
I was super sad. I wanted to start wakeboarding.
My friends used to pick me up in the backyard.
Yeah.
Wow. Parents still live there?
I raised the pot. Yeah, my dad's still there. He's still in the same house on the river.
725.
Yeah, I wanted to start wakeboarding again, and there was a whatever you call it with a cable park, cable park in Houston, but apparently it shut down last year. And I'm like, I want to just start going regularly.
I think there's more in Texas. I don't think you have to go that far to find that cable park. You know, in Lafayette at UL, they have a wakeboarding team.
Yeah, we did wakeboarding team.
Yeah, at the university, they have a wakeboarding team.
We did at LSU. It was like recreational, but it was mostly just everybody getting fucked up and.
That's me, man. Just save your money.
300 play. 300.
Yeah, but his team is a lane.
Oh, you have how much behind?
1,500 more.
Oh, I know you. Oh yeah, save it. Oh, even more reasons, man.
Okay.
Save it.
I got 300.
That's my fault. I'm not paying attention. What do you need? That's what you need. Check.
How much left? 1.75.
You have whatever you have on the way.
You got 1,500.
Yeah, whatever you have on the way.
All in 1,500.
Nobody loaned you chips, right?
Yeah.
That is correct.
You put in 300 on the phone, not 275.
Yeah, I put it.
I gave him change back.
How much did you say? You're all in for 1,500?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 1475.
He's gonna say
1475
because I put it 275.
Yeah.
Damn, discount? Shit, even better.
No more action.
I think I still got it. No, I just said.
How much?
Nice hand, buddy. I don't think it changed anything. I'm losing the max every time.
No, my bad.
I don't think either one of us were ever folding in the hands, no matter what happened.
Rico, ¿no? Papi. Se me olvidó decir que le echaron pimienta, pa. Eso es picante. Sí, ese pimiento es picante. Wow. Bueno, ¿eso qué se está botando candela?
Has anyone ever seen the poker movie Shade with Sylvester Stallone?
No. Heard of it.
Bring it up at the poker table all the time. It has an all-star cast. It's like Sylvester Stallone, Jamie Foxx. Man, it's like too much to name. Yeah, it's probably early 2000s.
Perfect. I just told her. I said, "You said don't worry about it."
Shade. It's like a really low budget, kind of corny, but just like still great. Cause like if you love poker, you're gonna love the movie. Y'all need to watch it. It's got some really good one-liners. Check it out.
There's one? My lucky black? Come on. Lucky jizz.
I never seen.
I was gonna make a reference, but nobody's ever seen it. So
Good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
yeah, one of my friends that doesn't play poker showed it to me in high school, and like every time I bring it up at a poker table, no poker players have ever seen it. Look at it, it's got an all-star cast. It's got the girl from Lioness. She's one of the main characters. I forget her movie. I mean, I forget her name. Check it. What's that guy's name? Keating.
Bet 450.
Acá porque trae pimienta. Pique y es picante.
¿Cuántos son pedacitos? ¿Me da un pedacito para probar?
Vamos a ver, pero no, maldito.
But I won't spoil it, but like the whole movie is just about angles and cheating and slow rolls.
That's a good one.
Come on, Papa.
It's hilarious. It's really good, and the acting's really good. It's real low budget, but the acting's great.
So they made that film in Houston, huh?
It might be based in Houston.
Right down the street?
Yes.
Was it a long time ago when those guys would have been cheaper to like get?
Yeah, but it definitely, they're definitely weren't that cheap though. Jamie Foxx was definitely super famous already.
Oh.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think there was.
They definitely got that girl at a discount though. I don't think she was that famous yet.
200?
Ever since First Blood, that changed things.
What's that? What's First Blood?
That movie with
Oh, I'm too young for that.
and it's not. It was just.
Did they wear my lucky shoes?
Rambo, First Blood.
I think I have it right.
Probably came out in the early 80s, 83, 84.
Yeah, I wasn't born yet.
Arnold was making those films too. Predator.
Still to them or what?
Yeah, of course. I have to make it look like I look.
That's fair.
Pot.
No fucking way.
Pot.
So fucking
Levi's favorite word.
I don't know whatever you said.
And then please fold. Pot's it right behind. And then
Johnny on the spot.
shooter. So chips are definitely getting in. Shooter, the effective stack. Levi covering.
Love the speech.
Call. Like this, I can call.
Yeah, I'm in there.
What's it gonna be?
I think I have this.
So beautiful.
I don't know.
Three-way, all in.
I mean, it's gonna be close, but I don't know.
I know I'm all in. That's for sure.
Well, so
8,000 even.
Good luck to all players and especially the dealer, Mo.
You got it. Probably won't.
It's very close.
22,000 vale jamás.
Gonna establish the
Drake, do you want to swap?
pots here. And we're gonna see at least a run out.
No.
Rules.
Levi's been ripping it so far tonight, but obviously this does qualify. Pot's gonna be well north of 10K, closer to 20 plus or right around there.
36.50. Okay. One more back off.
Yeah, it should be just north of 20 once everything gets counted down and verified. Graphics will pop back up. Maybe see it.
Yeah, this is
19.7.
My read of my read of the situation is that Lawrence and I have very similar hands, and I want Drake's hands. That is my.
Actually, if the graphics are completely correct there, then this is really going to be
I might have some money left, so I'm not. Yeah, I'm not showing.
an additional
I'm only showing my neighbors.
Okay.
5K.
That's amazing.
Okay. Do we have side action? Like, what's going on here?
No, we had. How much did you have?
36.50.
So there should be.
I took 37, gave 50 back.
There should be 87 on the side.
Yeah, he just hasn't put it in yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. So we still have a side action? Is that?
We do. There's 80.
I had way
No,
less.
there should be 87 on the
Yeah,
side.
it's-
Okay. Oh, that's just my half.
Okay, so this is 4,000. What is that?
Yeah,
43.50.
I got big side pot and more chips.
Solid. Okay.
Okay, so please fold was deeper than the graphics initially had reflected, so they still have chips behind.
Pot.
Yeah, dude. It's time.
Obviously, all the chips getting in.
Holy shit. That is not me.
22 maybe?
Yeah, maybe like
Huge equity advantage here for please fold.
Well, what do you have?
Heart draw and top pair.
Oh, fuck.
If I had ace, I would have gone all in pre-flop.
The black aces.
That's pretty bad for me, then.
Maybe.
Still in front, but not with the advantage.
Anyone have a king?
All right, 22.75.
You have a king in your hand?
No. What is it?
22.75.
22.75.
At least I have a king of hearts.
I mean, I guess I'm not in terrible shape.
I just have 2 lock kings.
I will run this twice if you want.
24,285.
All right.
If any pot is over 10K, players can go more than once. That's the rules here on the PLO with the Poker Stallions.
Close.
That's a great card for the aces.
What?
Even better card for the aces. Levi getting at least half of everything.
Y'all want to go 3 times?
Great card for please fold.
The nuts.
And even better, Jack 9 straightens out. So they're just going to chop shooter up in the end.
What is this?
That's your 22.75. Yeah,
That's what y'all put in post.
Terrible flop for the ace, king, king, jack of shooter.
Once.
Gonna see a reload from him as
Always knew this day would come.
half his stack goes to the 1 seat and the other half goes to the 9 seat. Shooter now stuck the initial buy-in of 5,100. Tractor stuck his first 2 buy-ins. Jhonathan 3,200 in the red, 2,300 in the hole for Josh. Levi was stuck over 10,000 not too many orbits ago, but 45, let's just call that break even. Please fold was also stuck not many hands ago, but now he's on top. 52.65 in the green for him.
I was like, oh, like you have some bullshit. Like,
What a pot.
My turn of queen, it might be good.
Mamá, que le hubiera quitado yo todas estas.
Did I give you a 5? I did, okay. I wasn't sure.
Well, you didn't even fucking. I just assumed you didn't even think about it. You were like, oh, what is it? It's cold 5 bet to me. All right. Here's 8 million. I was like, all right, just goes aces.
No, I was hoping you guys both have the same hand.
That is true. That is a reasonable assumption.
I wasn't assuming, but I was hoping.
Anybody want 2 yellows?
Sure.
Oh,
There's definitely some chips on the table. Anybody could quickly turn things around. Or just solidify their win. Rich could get richer. Stuck could get stucker.
Yeah, why not? 700.
700. Why not? They dealt me 4 cards. Why not? Raise.
The boys are back in town.
Ace, king, king. Oh, my bad. Mr. Random double.
Levi in full Levi mode.
Yeah, especially after that flop.
Please fold with 2 pair already. No
How
flop.
does Lawrence not scoop there?
Shoot, I don't know.
Yeah, flop
That's terrible.
pair.
Travesty to run out.
Jack's up.
$600.
Yeah, 600.
600 into 1,600. Levi with the gut shot and backdoor diamonds? No. No backdoor diamonds. Just check, check. And now queen's up for please fold. This was what I talked about earlier when Levi went running boat on L Tractor's flopped flush. He's completely capable of bluffing with a high card. That's why it's difficult to fold against him. Please fold. Likely feeling he was good on flop when check two. But Levi could easily have trip queens here. Could have a better pair off the board. And Levi trying to not give the good price to get looked up, but does get called in the end. Cookie jar.
On the trip.
Hand in it for Levi.
Wow.
Right.
Please fold, calling with 4 pair.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Some of them drive future minivans.
The robot just reminded us in chat the PokerGo Tour is coming back. $2 million main event. Plenty of side events and plenty of satellites to win your way into the main event. It's coming up quick. Full details on Poker Atlas and all of our different social media accounts, including the website, championsclubtexas.com.
I don't. Even money.
Double suited aces for please fold. It seems like these guys have just been potting each other back and forth with nonsense hands. But this balances it out. Real hand for Snake as well. Single suited rundown. Levi's never folding. Pretty good flop for everybody but Levi. Top set versus the Broadway wrap. Rainbow board. Good luck, Snake. Chips are gonna get in.
This is 2,000 in there, right?
Please fold, just doing the math, checking out Snake's stack and seeing if we can get the chips in already. Just calls. Turns Broadway immediately. When you've got a top set on a rainbow flop, if you're getting raised, you know what you're getting raised by here. So not the turn that please fold wanted to see. And that's going to commit himself. Don't know any PLO players that fold the nuts on the turn. All in a call.
Twice. One time? Okay.
It's the only phrase I understood.
That you on there at the same time.
Oh, no, I don't know. One time or two time? One time, okay. No, I don't think we're listening.
Just one river.
You got pocket deuces?
Please fold, gonna need to boat up, otherwise this pot going to snake.
He wants to go one time.
Will the board pair? It does not. King Jack holds. 18,500. Plenty of big pots here tonight. This one going to the 6th seat. Pot after pot here. Please fold now. Only up 750, and it's snake. 14,635 for him. Sweater guy trailing that. 4,700 in the green. Brose 1,700. Everybody else in the red. Monster pot after monster pot, it feels like. Stacked so deep that it's easy once the chips get in.
I used to drink whiskey before I moved to Texas.
And now tequila?
Now, yeah, they turned me to tequila. Sweaters in up.
50 on and 50 called in 2 spots so far.
Train wreck.
Wow.
Set versus a wrap, not a ring. Up.
So the odds lines just changed dramatically, or what? The live line just changed a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do a lot of live betting when you sports bet, or?
No, I'm not much of a live bettor, actually. I'm very sporadic with sports betting too. Like I go in like phases. Like 1 week I bet, and then I'll go like 2 months I won't bet.
Sweater guy with the raise out of the straddle here.
Oh man, this hand's only gonna get me in trouble. I call.
1 call, all call. Not all call. Josh out of the way.
No, because like if you get into live betting, that's so addicting. Because like literally, that's
almost a trap, man. You see what the line's supposed to be because you can, because you're just like, oh, I guess.
All diamonds. Nobody with diamonds.
And you can just keep pressing.
I know.
No, so I just don't even get it. It seems like a slippery slope. I just don't even get into that. I just take my L.
500.
Feels bluffy. Feels bluffy, Levi.
They're really good.
But I'm gonna let you take it.
Texas teams are pretty good.
They always have been.
TCU is really good.
Oh, dude, you had the
Texas
king?
is good.
I had the king of hearts.
Dude, what a laydown.
King of hearts, you know. I had a pair, an under pair.
I had an under pair beat.
I had the threes with the 3 of diamonds. I don't know, man.
When he just got out of college, he was winning some matches, and then last year he had a meh year, but he's a fiery guy.
Worked at Crapper, it was his first tournament win.
That's a big win.
Carlo the following day.
Probably long.
First round.
Yeah. It's definitely a hangover for the guys that like their first time winning.
Yep. Unless you jump in that cold water.
Seven players.
Low and slow, dealer.
Here you go.
Bet 250.
Looks like all of the players, or nearly all of the players to the flop here, and we've got set over set.
You changed your hairstyle up recently?
Middle set versus bottom set.
Got like this Keanu Reeves vibe going on right now.
Case 8, case 7, because Snake just folded 8-7.
Jeez, for sure. It's like aura is like through the roof right now.
Please fold. Still some equity here as he turns trip jacks, but it's boat over boat now. Everybody gonna trap this turn? Goes check, check, and check. Low stakes game, the jack bets here, but please fold. Knows better, he checks. And El Tractor, 1,000 is the bet. Just call from the underboat. Bet and a call in front. Called in both spots. Super multi-way flop. What are you beating here? When also double blocking the straight. Could have been a much bigger collision there. Sweater guy not tabling it, but I think everybody knows that situation there.
You got any more travels planned in your future?
I think.
What's next on the list?
I don't know. It might be Vegas this summer.
That's work,
Maybe
man.
if I can spend some money.
That's like work though. Like besides Vegas in the summer, that's a given.
Dude, I would love to do like Japan, Korea this year. If I can make it happen, probably toward the end of the year.
You ever been to Paris?
No, I've never been to Europe.
That's up there for me.
That'd be fun.
It's because I studied it so much.
Yeah.
I've
French?
never been. Yeah, I studied French for
Dude, I went to Quebec last year. I went to Montreal and Quebec City, and they all speak French, and it's like awesome.
I had a lot of teachers from Quebec. I think I had 3 teachers from Quebec whenever I was growing up.
You would like it a lot. It's super chill vibe. Like,
Yeah,
it's great.
I passed up on a field trip at school to go there.
Yeah. Yeah, France would be cool.
Yeah.
Where are you scanning cards from?
Your little ones.
We raised 12 faces, C4.
Single suited aces and 10s for shooter. Likely not to come ace or 10. Aces are deads, and we saw specifically an ace 10 hit the muck. Ace 8, 5, 4 double suited, occupying the last ace in the deck.
Easy.
Single suited jacks call in position and sweater guy in there.
Made it easy for you, man.
Jacks. Drill the set. Doesn't want to catch his flush draw. Shooter has that covered. He also has gut shot to Broadway. Queens seem pretty live in the deck, if I remember all the whole cards pre-flop here.
What's next?
4,075.
If shooter was deeper, please fold might be a little more worried about kings 3-betting pre-flop, but not much behind. He can easily just flat and get the chips in. If he's beat, he's beat, but more often than not, he should be good here with the set, which he is, up against the Broadway draw now. No ace in the deck left, and a no good set of 10s on the end for shooter. Goes felt again.
Lawrence masterfully drilling the case jack.
Please fold. Just having such a weird swingy session, but that's how some PLO sessions can be, obviously.
Didn't say you liked
High variance game.
In Texas, if you ain't playing to win, you might as well be playing Uno. So if you want to win big, head on down to Champions Club Texas this April 16th through 29th for the PGT Texas Poker Open. A Texas-sized tournament series with 3,300 buy-in, no limit, hold'em, main event, and a $2 million guaranteed prize pool. And if your throat is drier than a Texas dirt road, it might be time to grab something smooth. Or just ready to turn in for the night in one of our rooms. 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 Rooms.
rooms, 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 rooms.
Yeah.
So what
Wasn't there a follow-up movie to Get Out too?
He did 3 different ones. They were like different. Us and there was one with like an alien thing. I forget what it's called.
What were you saying though?
What I would like to do someday is to write stuff like that. That's not horror. Like mindfuck type stuff. Genre bending stuff too.
That's cool, man. I admire people that can really write stuff like that. 'Cause I cannot.
Hey, bro, you might know. What's the one with the handshake? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Talk to Me.
Talk to Me.
That one's also
I
excellent.
love that movie.
That one's excellent, man.
Oh, it's so good.
That's an accessible one. It's a super fun watch, and it is kind of scary.
Yeah, it wasn't super scary, but it was like.
We actually bought the hand. They sell it on the store.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh man, I love them. That was just so good, dude. I could rewatch that one.
dude, it's like.
I think we rewatched it at least once, maybe twice.
Yeah, me and my girlfriend liked it.
7 check.
I love the music.
8 check. It's 400 from 5. Four. 6 raise. 5 bets 4. 6 raise 4.
Save love. Y'all bought the hand. What? Like, is it life size? What? Tell me more about the hand. What's up
So
with
that's an A24 movie. They do a bunch of like indie movies, and they have a shop that have like replicas of stuff. So it's like, it's the hand from it's the prop.
The whole prop. That's sick.
Yeah, it's cool.
You'll just put it out for Halloween.
It's on one of our shelves.
Right now?
Yeah.
One and two.
Sick. That's a great conversation piece.
Yeah, it's cool. It's such a cool movie, though, man. I mean.
5 raise 200. 6 calls, 7 and 8 fold.
Yeah, pop.
Wait, is he allowed to pot?
That's a triple pot, man.
I said pot 7 times, though. So is that 7 times 850? Okay, sorry, it's not 7 times 850.
What is it, 850?
850, yeah. You're missing that.
I get it, you fold against everyone else.
Oh, 6. 850. 3 of you. 9 checks. 5 is all in. 6 folds. 9 folds.
I met a guy, he's a poker player from Boston.
I mean, the other one's just a king. It's just a king.
It's a deuce, but I didn't want to embarrass you.
Okay, fair enough. Like it's a secret.
Like you're talking like a series, like a show. You know, that's never been done before, right? Like there's a lot of poker movies, but there's not like a lot of poker shows, you know?
There's a guy from Boston that we're writing a poker show.
Sounds like a good idea, actually. Seems like it's never been done before.
Oh, you know what? There's
one on.
Seems like
from like a year or two ago or something. I think I know.
Wait, what?
Way back, it got canceled pretty quick.
Like not reality, right? Like an actual show.
Like an actual show, yeah.
I've never heard of one.
Well, I can find the name of it.
I feel like all these underground games would be great just to watch.
That's what we're doing right now, Peter.
Yeah. I mean, the reality-wise, not just.
There would be a huge market for it, and especially if you did it on like one of those, like on like HBO or something where you can really.
I think poker and just gambling in general is pretty popular right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I mean, sports betting is making just gambling.
I can kind of see why like public networks, like before streaming, like kind of wouldn't want to do it maybe.
9 calls.
But I think it's like a pretty good time.
3 players.
I agree.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna write it this year and then.
Please gamble.
Let me know if you need some extras. Whenever. I don't think I have your number, Lawrence. Remind me to get your number.
Okay, I mean, yeah, send you on like Instagram or something.
I do have your Instagram.
Yeah.
It's just us. Heads up.
Yeah.
I'm folding.
So action is back. Apologize for
What kind of movies you like?
the reboot
Just like going to the theater.
of things there, but thankfully we haven't missed too much. We're picking up things on
I like action.
the end of hand 59 there.
I do anything except for scary movies.
So missed a couple hands, but
Girls always drag me.
there's still plenty more.
I don't know what is in.
You don't like them?
Like action, thriller, crime, or like my top three.
Really like anything with scary movies. Really.
Yeah, me too.
I'm legit scared.
Disaster movies, which they don't do that many of them anymore. I like those.
So you like horror? Come on.
Yeah, I think horror's having a moment. I think
that qualifies as scary.
I think there's
that's what I was saying. I don't really go for
it's
horror
that
movies.
horror movies are so much easier, like cheaper to make, because you can just cast whoever in it. You don't need like good dramatic actors. So most people, like when they first get started, their first big break, a lot of times it's like.
I'm Jamie Lee Curtis.
There's a lot of good ones.
There's one right now.
I love those Halloween movies.
There's one right now that has a really interesting premise.
1 and 2 folds.
Like I'm not gonna go watch it, but
From the perspective of the ghost. There's one that's coming out that has
actually,
that.
let me look it up. It's like a really interesting
The
one.
ghost is scared of the humans. He's like, I gotta fuck these people up. They're scared.
Or no, it's from the perspective of the dog or something. I don't know. I felt it.
That sounds just sad. I just want to cry in that movie. You know? He just watches this human die. Airbud.
I like Terrifier. That's
Ghost Bud.
I didn't see it, no.
Dude, I read that. So I'll read this synopsis to like.
Deuce Diamond.
it's ridiculous.
Paired flop.
I wouldn't just
King Jack.
scary.
Flops best here.
Ridiculous that you almost have to laugh.
5 and 6 folds.
Oh yeah, it's called Wake Up.
Jhonathan with a bet and take though. Pretty soon we'll get the cumulative win-loss up here so that we get caught up on all the stacks and who's up and who's down.
He made Get Out.
Get Out. That's it. That was a great one. I'm not really into those type of movies.
Get Out is fantastic.
Because it was just such a mindfuck movie.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I like the mindfuck like horror thriller.
With the twist.
That one was
when
great.
you think you know what's going on, and then it switches.
Yeah.
So what
wasn't there a follow-up movie to Get Out too?
He did 3 different ones. They were like different. Us and there was one with like an alien thing. I forget what it's called.
What were you saying though?
What I would like to do someday is to write stuff like that. That's not horror. Like mindfuck type stuff. Genre stuff too.
That's cool, man. I admire people that can really write stuff like that. I cannot.
Hey, bro, you might know. What's the one with the handshake? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Talk to Me.
Talk to Me.
That one's also
I
excellent.
love that movie.
That one's excellent, man.
Oh, it's so good.
That's an accessible one. It's a super fun watch, and it is kind of scary.
Yeah, it wasn't super scary, but it was like.
We actually bought the hand. They sell it on the store.
Did you? Yeah. Oh man, I love them. That was just so good, dude. I could rewatch that one.
Dude, it's like.
I think we rewatched it at least once, maybe twice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find that one too.
7 track.
I love the music.
8 track.
Bottom 2 for Brose says the other 2 players connect for top pair, queen kickers. Check raise from Snake will just take it down right here, right now.
Yo, bought the hand. What? Like, is it life size? What? Tell me more about the hand. What's
So that's an A24 movie. They do a bunch of like indie movies, and they have a shop that have like replicas and stuff. So it's like, it's the hand for it's the prop.
The whole prop. That's sick.
Yeah, it's cool.
You'll just put it out for Halloween.
It's on one of our shelves.
Right now?
Yeah.
Sick. That's a great conversation piece.
Yeah, it's cool. It's such a cool movie, though, man. I mean.
5 raise 200. 6 calls, 7 and 8 fold.
Yeah, pot.
Wait, is he allowed to pot?
That's a triple pot, man.
I said pot 7 times, so is that 7 times 850?
Levi trying to pot as much as possible here. Bro is not going to mind that. The Badoogie single gapper for Levi.
What is it?
But the double suited single gapper for Brose.
I get 8 fold against
Snake.
everyone else.
Potentially coming along. Action pending with Brose currently. All 3 players to the flop. Two hearts, 1 Broadway.
5 is all in.
All in from Brose, and Levi found his gap, but nothing else to go with it.
I met a guy, he's a poker player from Boston.
I mean, the other one just a king. It's just a king.
It's a dude, but I didn't want to embarrass him.
Okay.
Showed the Jack 10-9. Couldn't show the king.
Like it's a secret.
Like you're talking like a series, like a shot. You know, that's never been done before, right? Like there's a lot of poker movies, but there's not like a lot of poker shows. You know.
There's a guy from Boston that we're writing a poker show.
Sounds like a good idea, actually. It seems like it's never been done before.
Oh, you know what? There's
one on.
Seems like
from like a year or two ago or something. I think I know.
Way back, it got canceled pretty quick.
like not reality, right? Like an actual show.
Like an actual show, yeah.
I've never heard of one.
Find the name of it.
There was one I saw on Paramount or Peacock or something recently that Poker Face.
Reality-wise, not just.
It was more of like a
There would be a huge market for it. And
crime drama,
like one of those.
but with the backdrop of poker and gambling.
I think poker and just gambling in general is pretty popular right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I mean, sports betting is making just gambling.
I can kind of see why like
Very
public
popular.
networks like before streaming like kind of wouldn't want to do it maybe.
9 calls.
But I think it's like a
1
pretty
full.
cool.
3 players.
I agree.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna write it this year and then.
Please gamble.
Let me know if you need
3 players, 3 cards to come.
Whenever y'all make it to production.
I don't know if we'll be able to produce it. It's neither.
King 9-6 with 2 hearts. Again, nobody with hearts, but what a flop for Brose here.
I've been wanting to do it for a long time, but I never.
Bottom pair and putting the 10-8-7 to work around the 9-6 flop.
I've actually written so much stuff that I've just never put out.
Sorry, did I say nobody had hearts? The nut flush draw.
Like a little bit of film.
3/5 of the royal for El Tractor.
Like a trance and just couldn't stop writing, and I'd write for like 2 or 4 hours. I kind of hated it.
There's a gut shot as well.
Out of nowhere, you know.
Imagine if you get paid.
Drills the gut shot right out of the gate.
Dude, a poker show, like I don't know how it. Has
So does Brose.
Because it's like it seems not easy, but like if it's done right, like it. There's a lot of content.
Seems hard.
Brose with
Seems hard to me.
the same straight and 2 pair.
You can't write it as.
El Tractor, no pair, just the nut flush draw.
So like this other guy, he's actually.
Yeah.
He's like a pro. He's been for.
I think you need a good mix. I think you need like people that are into
Different nut flush draw for Levi.
the guy having some kind of background that's not poker related. You know, like just
Brose.
having a lot of drama in his life that has nothing to do.
All black buried, all red board.
Like you get such a mix.
Doesn't want to see a red card
than the actual poker.
on the river.
Like all.
Unless, of course, we're going to find the 8 of hearts or 6 of hearts.
Right.
That's probably more important than his actual poker life.
Yeah.
El Tractor's been having a tough night, though, so I hope we don't see the 8 or 6 of hearts river.
Because like I had like ideas for different characters. Because there's so many people you meet along the way that you're like, oh man.
Chips obviously getting all the way in here between the same straight.
So there's like 2 or 3 people that I'm like, I was writing down.
No free roll, just different rolls. Boat outs versus flush outs, and the other flush folded. They're gonna chop it up.
Which hand do you want? You want this hand.
Now Jack.
Oh yeah, and he can hit a jack. And he can hit a jack. Yeah, you want the tractor.
Thank you. Small and big.
Speaking of movies, I follow like the like film industry like Reddit. That I think China just banned all U.S. movies.
So like counter
They had a cap on how many they
Trump and all his
streamed.
There
terrorists.
was, yeah. I think today or yesterday they might have banned it like completely.
That's wild.
Which is actually really bad because like for movies like Star Wars and stuff, like to meet their budget and everything, like that's nothing.
Who makes movies anymore though? Like actually. Remember there's like 2 movies coming out every weekend, and now there's like one movie coming out per month.
It's very slim now.
Yeah. Makes sense because there's just so much money in other like media stuff.
Single suited aces with the deuce tray. This type of hand better in a high-low situation.
The quality is
High only tonight.
yeah. Like there's like more shows, but like
Single suited, single gapper for L Tractor, giving action from the straddle. Easy defense.
yeah, I watched them. I didn't see the new stuff, but
Yeah, I'm not caught up. But...
Top set.
yeah, like
Nut flush draw. The world for shooter. And nothing for L Tractor.
No, my girlfriend too. She's already finished.
Handover.
there's a new one. Dang.
That show is an example of some good writing.
Yeah, that was a fun
Really
one.
good writing.
I enjoyed it.
Severance, but Severance and White Lotus have been my
I haven't seen White Lotus. My girlfriend like binged it. She loved it.
Oh, you haven't seen any of them?
Feel free to drop your favorite shows or movies in the chat as well. Table talk is great as we listen into that discussion on the felt.
You're in for a treat if you haven't seen any of it.
No, I haven't. I'm gonna watch
First
it.
season is really good.
It's
They're all
very well written, very good acting.
very entertaining.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, a lot going on. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was pretty good.
Are we coming up on Power Hour?
10 minutes.
Y'all want to put the 100 on for Power Hour?
Yes, I definitely want to put
You don't have to. Why are you asking this way?
Power hour incoming. Single straddle for the first 4 hours of each stream, but live second or multiple straddles allowed for the last hour, the power hour of each stream here.
9 ways to 100.
I don't think I've ever folded.
Similar hand as we just saw. Ace, ace, 3 deuce, but no suit for Levi. He doesn't need that.
It's not like you, man.
Single suited kings in the big blind.
Not sure how I feel about it.
Gonna do a little power hour before power hour. 3 bets to 675.
Yeah, all pot.
Pot, pot, pot.
Triple pot.
Same hand?
I doubt it.
Pot. 3 pots.
No, but that makes me feel a lot better about it, actually.
Yeah, no.
Shows the tray deuce.
No teamwork over there, guys.
What was that?
Say no teamwork over there.
Ambrose is definitely in with the
They're in the
Colombians.
Oh, sure. They got the huddle going on over there.
I couldn't understand what
Guys, I'm gonna raise and you're gonna fall.
I thought you meant fold. Shit.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll take another beer.
I'm like, yeah, you don't have nothing over there, sir.
All right, you
You
got
want
me.
another beer or tequila?
If which hand do you want? You want this
Yeah.
hand.
Now it's Jack.
Yeah, they're real sure.
Oh yeah, and he can hit a jack. Yeah, you want the tractor hand.
Martin Jones, thank you. Small and big.
Speaking of movies, I follow like the film industry like Reddit. And I think China just banned all U.S. movies. Like that, as part of the-
So like counter
They had a cap on how many they
Trump
were
and all his
streaming.
There
terrorists.
was, yeah. I think today or yesterday they might have banned it like completely.
It's wild.
Which is actually really bad because like
25 and 50.
for movies like Star Wars and stuff, like to meet their budget and everything, like that's not gonna be good.
Who makes movies anymore, though? Like, actually. Remember there's like 2 movies coming out every weekend, and now there's like one movie coming out per month?
It's very slim nowadays.
Yeah, makes sense because there's just so much money in other like media
Ace
stuff.
150.
They would just pivot.
6 fold. 7 fold.
Oh, shows are making money now. Like, there's so many shows coming out every 2 seconds. I feel like the quality is going down, but maybe that's just me.
Shows.
Yeah. Like there's like more shows with like a lot of sub.
If you're thinking this is deja vu,
You watch
or maybe whatever you are recreationally enjoying is too strong, don't worry. Little glitch in the system. Bumped us back a couple hands.
My girlfriend at the time loved it.
But
Super loved that show.
we'll get through it quickly, as we know that this went bet fold. And then the next hand, ace, ace, 3 deuce, no suit goes to Levi. He raises.
I haven't seen any of it. She literally.
El Tractor 3 bets. There's a 4 bet for pot, 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 and then the hand is over. And then we're caught up. Just wanted to clarify that and apologize for the glitch. You're not tripping. Your TV or mobile phone is working completely fine. We just had a glitch in the matrix. About to be caught up.
Pretty good.
Are we coming up on power hour?
10 minutes.
Y'all want to put the 100 on for power hour?
Yes, I definitely want to put
You don't have to. Why are you asking this way?
Oh, look at this. Levi. Ace, ace, 3 deuce, no suit. He doesn't need that.
You're in a very rare fashion.
Single suited kings for El Tractor.
It's not like you, man. It's really not like you, man.
675.
Not sure
He
how I feel about it.
bumps it up. Early power hour from him.
Yeah, all pot, pot, pot.
Pot, pot, pot.
Triple pot.
Same hand?
I doubt it.
Not the same hand. Levi tables the tray deuce.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, glitch removed.
Teamwork over there.
All caught up now.
Say no teamwork over there.
Ambrose is definitely in with the
They're in the
Colombians.
Oh, sure, sure. They're out there, the huddle going on over there.
I couldn't understand.
Guys, I'm gonna raise and you're gonna fall.
I thought you meant fold. Shit.
So another card, anybody else?
Yeah, I'll take another beer.
I'm like, yeah, you don't have nothing over there, sir.
All right, you got
Want
me.
another beer or tequila?
Just, if, yeah, just another beer.
Driving.
Can I
The car doesn't drive itself.
Not yet.
You actually have to drive it.
Old school.
Just a beer.
Just beer.
can I close my tab when you can, please? Thank you.
I got the oldest car here.
How old's your car, Peter?
2013.
What is it again?
2013. It's a
Can you, I can do this.
SUV, like the GX?
No, the
Ace king with suited trays for sweater guy.
You can do it.
Just calling out the big blind. This one raised up by the suited ace 10, 8-7 of Levi in the cutoff. Jhonathan also to the flop.
As soon as you did, I was like, oh.
That pissed me off. Otherwise, I get another one.
What's this?
I was looking at used cars, but yeah.
Thank you.
Jack 6, 9. 2 clubs, nut flush draw for sweater guy. Call that a wrap for Levi. Just find one of those middling cards.
Call 825.
Top pair to go with the nut flush draw. Good kicker. And also top pair. All in announced from Levi after, I guess, Sweater Guy did check it. Chips in the middle. Under 10K, one river to come.
I had
10-8 makes it.
I have the nuts actually.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh, ouch, ouch. And good catch, whatever.
To the felt goes Sweater Guy, unfortunately. But believe he's just in for the initial buy-in. Always comes with plenty of reload chips. Usually in this format, it's reload versus add-on. If you watch our Hold'em streams, players quickly add on as some players go felt and reload. Many of our Hold'em players love to match the stack and just cover the table, sit a couple thousand big blinds deep. Come on back tomorrow and Thursday for some of that no limit Hold'em deep stacked action. Stakes are big and it plays even bigger than advertised as always here. Not just in Texas, but specifically here, Champions Poker Live.
Jake, you don't like horror movies, you like haunted houses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been a while, but yeah.
Mentioned earlier in stream that some of our 1-3 streams,
What was that one called? Level 13 or
not surprised to see some stacks reach 10,000 by the end of the night.
Yeah,
horror movies.
Most of our 1-3 lineups are really made up of players that play mid-stakes here in Houston.
That one was great.
They were making
It can sometimes play anywhere from 1-3 to 5-10 or 10-quarter.
It's a spooky place.
All the mossy.
We don't realize.
That's our Monday stream, typically. And then typically Wednesday and Thursday are anywhere from 5-5 to
I've done some escape rooms.
10-quarter or above.
To like Killers on the Bayou, like
Have you been to
escape room.
Strange Bird Immersive?
Say it again.
Have you been to Strange Bird Immersive?
I haven't heard of it.
It's like it's a pretty famous escape room here. For a long time, they only really had like kind of one thing, but it's like a pretty immersive, like thematic. It's not like you have an hour to do these like random puzzles.
They're still going.
Yeah. I mean, apparently they added a pot. They added a like a new room that's sort of like office themed. Apparently, they compared it to like a real.
That
life
sounds scary as
Severance.
fuck, actually.
Well,
That's like my worst nightmare. Working in an office.
I do work for 8 hours.
I don't think the intention was to make it scary.
Dude, that is actually my worst nightmare, working in an office.
The other one they did, I haven't done the office one, but they did do like a Houdini style one.
Fuck no, I'm never going to that.
You would never want to do it.
The PGT returns with the 2025 Texas Poker Open.
All in, lit the fire when you doubted, now I'm all in. Put me with the best, bring the stars in. Undefeated mode, no falling.
From April 16th through the 29th, 21 events headlined by the $2 million guaranteed main event. For more information, use QR code for more details.
Right around the corner. Rooms are nearly booked up. So if you haven't already done so, make sure to secure your room here at Champions. Champions, of course, the only poker room in all of Texas with a hotel on site. You can stay, play, and win big here at Champions.
Last hour?
Yep.
Oh, maybe power hour.
Coming into our last hour of the stream. Appreciate everybody tuning in, supporting your patience and viewership tonight. If you haven't already done so, make sure to hit that like and subscribe.
You gotta get it. Gotta get 5.
2-card action tomorrow and Thursday. And we're gonna get into remodeling this stream room a little bit. before we return with the Texas Poker Open. We will be streaming final tables and some of the main event leading up to the final table of the main. Also have a cash festival, huge streams, huge names coming from all over to play here at Champions. Very excited for that. We'll release some of those names as we stream tomorrow and Thursday.
3 months in, my first job out of college.
And then, of course, it can be you on any of those final tables here at Champions during the Texas Poker Open.
Yeah, they've been there like 10 years.
What is that, 15% of laid off?
No, I was like...
You made the cut?
Wow.
You must have been good at your job.
They probably paid me. I was getting paid way less than they were.
Yeah.
And benefits.
There you go. You took out their job for $17 an hour. They were getting paid $45.
Always wants to sell insurance. Open up an
Got shot to Broadway for both.
I priced insurance.
Levi
I said I priced insurance.
turning the nut spade draw. Huge free roll for him here. And it comes home. Not much for please fold to
Texas, so it looks pretty fucking easy.
hero call here.
I start to notice like there's like just insurance in every shopping center. There's a auto.
Made a correct hero call earlier against Levi.
I mean, it starts like auto.
Looks like he's considering putting on that cape again.
Just selling like
Again, it's so hard to fold to Levi at times. Last time he potted river with just ace high, not the ace high flush. I don't believe there was a flush on that last board when these two were heads up and Levi pot bluffed river.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. I'm pretty interested actually. Like to know about it.
Please fold, please fold.
Tough one.
Oh, did he hear me? No. Champions Poker Live, obviously always coming to you live with delay. Always take integrity of the game super duper seriously here. Did you know that we blacklight all the cards before each stream? Just one of many ways that we protect the game here. Ensure there's no marked cards. Oh, gets the maximum. When you've got the image of Levi, you get paid sometimes. That is paid in full.
He's gonna pay for mine since he just won that pot.
I like kind of on principle really hate straddling if everybody doesn't straddle. By the way, I think it's kind of indefensible.
A man of principle, huh?
Sort of, yeah.
Sort of.
I'll fucking donk raise 50% of my hands, but I will not straddle.
It's just principle, right? It's respectable. I guess. Just fucking put the 100
It's
out.
like I hate going to the poker rooms with the door fees.
Yeah. It's like you just want to check the game. No, that's going to be $10, sir.
Wow, I thought I was the only one. I really hate that.
It's such a net negative because if they ever turn down somebody who plays for like even an hour, not only did you break even on the cost of the fees, but then you lose the networking.
You know what I hate is like they'll like charge like my girlfriend the door fee and she doesn't play.
Literally just come and chill, maybe get a drink.
And she's like yeah, she needs to make a membership and pay the door fee. I'm like,
come on.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, like she's gonna drink at your bar and play like.
Yeah, I've had it before.
Like
my wife wants to cook and just chill, and
3 players.
they want to chill.
At first I used to let her in, but now, like, last time I went to the place that charged.
All spades on this flop. Nobody with the nut spades this time, or any spades for that matter. The dry jack for Josh.
Fold.
Josh with a little bet and take.
I don't think they're trying to make it a private club that way versus crossing that line. That ambiguous line.
I'm such a sucker too. Like, I'll go once in a month and I'm always paying the monthly fee for 30. Like, I never get the best of that.
Yeah, but then you like fuck up if you end up, because what I do, I'll get the 10, I'll just come for the day, and then I'll come for like a week, I'm like, mother.
Yeah.
Like for some reason, I'll just happen to go back the next day and the day
You need
after.
to just start getting, they offer a yearly too. You need to just start getting the yearly.
What? Oh, the year's what?
They offer a yearly.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah, yeah.
I hate being next to nine every time I come.
I hate it.
Raise to 200. Heads up.
Single suited aces versus the Jack 7-6. Board pairs. And still goes check. Ace is up with a lock on it.
Yeah, 400.
Playing sight tonight, huh, Jhonathan? Yeah? Aces, but aces, yeah. Aces, buddy. You had a deuce? No?
I'm sure y'all probably heard there's no stream here next Tuesday.
Or the following Tuesday.
No, next week, the 15th or the 14th.
They said it's Poker Go the week after too.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
2 days, yeah. So 2 weeks.
Next 2 weeks.
See you guys in May.
Yes, we know.
I'll be back in 3 weeks.
What?
That works out for you.
I don't remember if I'm in Chicago. So I'm leaving on a flight to Chicago tomorrow, but I don't remember if I'm back in town next Tuesday anyway. I think I am.
You can extend it if you need. Raise to 200.
I guess I could, but.
And y'all playing that Poker Go one? The Hold'em one?
I'll be out of town.
Are you gonna play?
Thankfully.
Maybe.
I get to save some money.
Maybe.
If I play? Let's go.
If you play, I'm more
talk
likely to play. I just got back today, so I haven't.
I've gotten torched in every series they've ran
Next
here.
week.
It said not this Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that, I
Maybe I'll
think, right?
text. I'll text
The
that.
Poker Go one?
Spades are hot.
I think it's
Hold'em's
like 50,
pretty-
100.
Queen high spades for please fold.
I got torched.
9 high
You won.
for snake.
Same, buddy.
I almost did.
7-4 gets there.
Yeah.
Ended up okay.
And
I mean, if we went, we would
please
definitely
fold with a
I know that's the problem.
check on the hand.
Hold'em stream, they're like, yeah, I can play. And it's like,
Yeah, this one would be big.
Hold'em feels like more your game though, honestly, Ambrose. No, I don't mean that. I don't mean that to say. I don't mean that.
Sick needle.
Maybe I did mean it that way now, because that's part
Dude,
of.
you suck at PLO. Is that what was what he meant to say?
Beat him up, man.
That's not what I meant, but it was kind of funny that that's how it came across.
Ambrose is really good at Hold'em. I used to deal
No,
Hold'em to you. Like whenever I used to work at Prime, and I used to deal to Ambrose.
I remember you dealing.
Yeah. I was like,
What's up with Vaco?
you used to get all
He
the
won
money.
that 70K pot and then he's got a food
You were
truck.
always on your phone. Like it was like too easy for you.
Like a
They should
coupon.
have named
I didn't even get a coupon.
Ambrose's rice
That was
plates.
pretty sick.
I at least need a dish on the menu.
At least, bro.
He should name the
Vodka should give you a coupon for like $7.77 off.
let's just all go fucking like, what do they call it? Flash mob that fucking food truck.
Where is it?
Look it up on the Instagram.
If he's open, I'm going to it afterwards.
Let's just hit it with a flash mob.
Oh yeah, we should do that for sure. I went on day one. It was pretty good. I liked it. Oh, I love Vaki. He's awesome. Great person. Yeah, I went on the day one. There was a ton of people.
Food good?
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. They give you a shit ton too. It's just like packed.
I don't want that.
No? I mean, I like
Yeah,
that.
I think that's small.
Yeah, it was good though.
Don't eat it all.
Right. No, yeah, I definitely had to save it.
What kind of food is it?
Like hibachi.
Hibachi?
Like hibachi style, yeah.
That's the name of it, right? Hibachi Samurai?
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was Mexican.
He is.
Three players?
Check.
Bet 500.
Pulled it a 7, Drake?
Yeah, I did.
I thought.
Yeah, you saw when I pulled it. Top pair in the muck.
Raise to 300. 7 folds.
Table has gone a little quiet here, but don't let it fool you. Players just dialed in and waiting for their spots to get all the chips in. They know they've only got a short time left to get unstuck or keep building on their win. Top and bottom for please fold here. No longer top and bottom. Snake leads out. Steals it.
Not many.
That's a good
On
question.
a runner straight draw.
There's one where I got like 200 and like 3 people called and then they folded the flop and
Bulltie saying, game got tight. They're locking it up. I don't think it's ever locked up for these players. Card distribution, though, different story.
Me neither.
Used to do
I do
bass
that.
fishing with my dad.
Yeah, I do small pond fishing.
All it takes is a little bit of connectivity, you can say, and chips will easily find their way to the middle.
I've done some charters on vacation. I did it whenever I was in the Bahamas.
And again, I don't think
I wanted to pull the trigger in Hawaii, but I didn't really.
half the table that's stuck is going to just be willing to lock up a loss.
Four-year-old with me. I don't think she would have done well on the boat.
Like, look at these hands. I mean, one of these hands wants to build a pot pre-flop.
That's good.
2 of them would easily hit the muck if so. Top set for please fold. Now, requests in the chat for showing the graphics. Just a reminder on that, I have no control over that. I see what y'all see when y'all see it. But the graphics team, the production team, they bake all that in.
Exactly. You don't.
I get limited show notes. Again, just a way of protecting the game. But I see that on hand 76, we'll see those graphics.
They're so good to eat, though.
So I guess it's this hand, one more hand. I believe that was hand 74 there. And then we get to see who's up, who's down, who's sideways.
What about hunting? You do any hunting?
Nope.
And then typically within this stream, we don't really show the VPIP or PFR.
In Texas.
It's PLO. They will VPIP. They will
Spots in the valley. We can go dove hunting.
find some
Dove hunting
pots
is really fun.
pre-flop as well. Or non-pot sizing for the 3-bets, 4-bets.
Like ducks? Or deer?
Again, not a lot of hands distributed with this hand.
I've been to Argentina.
We did have that 100 staying on now, a second straddle.
Part of my dad's bucket list. Whenever he retired, he brought me with him because I was like.
Levi just with a rare raise and take here.
Oh, yeah, it's actually a nuisance. So like they
so much.
you're doing the farmers a big favor by eliminating as many doves as you can. There's no limit. You just as many as you can shoot, and yeah, you can eat them. You're doing the farmers a big favor. It's really fun. Just blast away. I think you can unplug the shotgun too. You can have as many shells as you want in the shotgun. What about you, Thibodeau? You do any hunting and fishing?
Never hunted.
Fishing?
Fish, yeah.
You gotta be fishing from Thibodeau.
Yeah, I got it. Fish out the backyard.
Both Shooter and JoshPokerGym from Louisiana.
Right behind my house.
Levy Rat.
Levy Rat.
Raise 250.
Raised from the single-suited, single-gapper of Brose out of the straddle.
Yeah. This is where we...
Tell you what, if one of these players connects with Broadway, all of them will connect. Except maybe Sweater Guy. 2 clubs out there, though. Sweater Guy, the 9 high clubs.
Jack to the razor.
And Brose, top pair, best kicker,
Still do.
nut flush draw.
My dad's probably one of the biggest duck hunters in the whole world. Yeah. He kind of does it for a living.
Plenty of turns can give him a
Biologist as well.
Broadway draw.
I raise the pot.
And here we go. Shooter looked over at Brose as the effective stack. How much is he risking here with top 2 pair? And chips quickly get in.
No redraw.
Yeah, top 2.
No redraw.
Top 2, no redraw is not so good up against the turned nut flush, and board does not pair with a 10 or 4. Brose with the double up. Nearly 9,500 in that pot. How's that for locked up? And as promised, here's the cumulative win-loss. 4 players in the green, everybody else in the red. El Tractor throwing the party. 93.70 in the hole for him. A couple 5,000 losses so far. For Levi, Shooter, and Sweater Guy, Josh stuck 3.4. It's Snake with the monster lead on the night. 14,450 for him. Brose now up 6,500. Please fold not too far behind that. 5,700 for him. Standard Tuesday action here with some of the Stallions.
Good job. Happy for you.
I was trying to win 2K today and pay
Just a little
back.
A little electricity money.
Yeah.
A little charge money.
Come break my legs. Yeah.
That's what he did to me.
Well, no.
He told me to come up with the pickleball story, or I was going to take the other leg.
Oh, it's strange. You said you were playing pickleball.
Raise 200.
I've still never played it.
You should.
Single suited aces for Snake.
3 players.
Middling cards for Shooter and Sweater Guy. How about that?
Yeah, 300.
Just the nuts for both Shooter and Sweater Guy. Dry Ace of Hearts. And connected to the board with a worse straight draw. That straight's not coming for Snake.
25.
Shooter, the best flush draw and blocking.
Pot.
That dry ace thinking, what the heck?
63.
What's going on here? Again, Shooter and Sweater Guy potentially chopping it up with the same straight, but Shooter.
Yours might. No, I got you. I got you beat by 1.
Big free roll here.
1-0, bro. You can backdoor both. It's half of it. Yeah.
Hearts get there. No chop.
I did.
Shooter
Two-pair.
to scoop. Pipped him. Just notched. That was a sick turn card to go with it.
Yeah. I think it's been a pretty action game tonight.
The deck has been driving the action.
Dude,
I think it is. I think they rigged it tonight.
Well, players think it's action. Chat said it's all locked up. I agree with the table.
This might be the most action
I mean, not every hand can be a $18,000 or $13,000 or $22,000 pot, but we've had quite a few. Double suited ace queen. Don't look at the 9 deuce. For please fold.
I said I feel that.
Do you know? Are you still stuck?
I think so, yeah. I think I'm still stuck like 5K.
Jhonathan defends the straddle. Jack 8, 6, 4. Obviously that hand is going to win.
But like,
Never mind.
pretty indefensible to be up piles and not straddling.
Feels like please fold flops the world here.
Like actually kind
Especially heads up. Both flush draws. Top pair to go with. And hand over.
I mean, I'm not up piles, and I'm not going to give nits free action.
There's only one nit at this table. That's just bait. That's just bait. I wasn't thinking of anybody. I had your mind racing though, right?
We're all thinking who? We're all like, there's at least.
But
that was just bait.
I mean,
I wasn't thinking of anyone.
But like, actually though, it's pretty ridiculous.
Actually, it's me. I'm the
I'll call it out. I mean, it could be like odd.
100 has been on most of this last hour. Sure, normal 10 quarter 50 100 PLO.
Yeah, I can't participate with this hand.
This one folding it around to the button here. Single suited 9, suited to the ace. 8 kicker.
Oh, it's 50?
For Brose, and
I'm not talking about you, Thibodeau.
likely not going to hit that set as Jack 9, 8, 5 for Snake. Single suited kings for Jhonathan.
Why is he blasting Thibodeau?
And
No, not Thibodeau.
Josh gets to check with that hand.
Fuck, I was trying to blast Thibodeau.
Paired flop for nobody and everybody at the same time.
Like,
nobody has a 4.
when I go up, I give off.
Brose with the nut flush draw, but
Kick action when I know.
it's the kings with the king high flush draw leading out. Betting a call. Kings still with the lead. Ace, 10, or diamond for Brose. Not coming. King's full. Checks it. King's full. Rivered. Checks it. And, oh, man. Where's the bet, Jhonathan says.
Minutes left, guys.
30?
Yep.
Thank you.
Minute warning given. Appreciate everybody tuning in, supporting.
Keep going. Just trying to get on the track, you know?
We're back tomorrow with 2-card action. And it will be action as always.
I would like to suck out on somebody.
Well, we can toss somebody else.
I want my play to be completely inexplicable, and then I just get there.
Man, I had the Cowboys. Dang.
Alright, guys, you do this.
Dealer change.
In Texas, if you ain't playing to win, you might as well be playing Uno. So if you want to win big, head on down to Champions Club Texas this April 16th through 29th for the PGT Texas Poker Open. A Texas-sized tournament series with 3,300 buy-in, no limit, hold'em, main event, and $2 million guaranteed prize pool. And if your throat is drier than a Texas dirt road, it might be time to grab something smooth. Or just ready to turn in for the night in one of our rooms? We got you covered, partner. PGT Texas Poker Open. Your next big win starts here at Champions Club Texas. Use the QR code for more information.
Use that QR code or our website, championsclubtexas.com, for full details, schedule, and opportunity to book your room as hotel rooms last. But make sure to do that quickly if you want to stay here at Champions.
Do we figure out how much they pay for that?
Full details of structures and schedule also on Poker Atlas and our social media accounts everywhere, Champions Club Texas.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, he was like a fraction.
What are you getting?
It was like
the
at least
stadium.
9.5.
I mean, realistically,
7 call 100.
it's kind of weird, right?
People blow way more money on advertising for way less. I mean, that becomes kind of like people's psyche. Like,
I mean, they just ingrained in the name.
I will still call it Minute Maid.
It takes a while.
The juice park.
Yeah,
the juice box.
1 call to check.
I mean, I don't know. Am I more likely to buy the AC? Maybe a little bit. I don't know.
You're really going to buy the AC that your technician recommends. That's the thing.
Yeah, for sure.
If they sell ABC, you're going to buy
But they're going to
ABC.
give him season tickets. So he's gonna
You better keep it well air conditioned there. People are like, they're uncomfortable. They're like, this is like.
Yeah.
Please fold Betts' top pair
It's got a retractable
and
roof
takes
at that baseball
it
it's
down.
usually open, right? It's got to be pretty bad weather for them to close it. I've been to 3. I think I've been to 3 games. It was always open.
Closed when I was there.
Really?
A little bit warmer out that day.
I'm always trying.
Oh, the seats are great everywhere there. I've sat multiple places.
Such a nice stadium.
It's good view. I used to think the lowest ones were the best, but man.
Yeah, I've done it all. It's all a nice experience.
I like to walk around. Honestly, I like to just pop in.
Oh,
I mean, it's got a lot of like local food stuff too. They do a good job on that.
Yeah, I love going around the whole thing.
You go to sports games, Ambrose?
4 calls 100.
Actually, been maybe a couple a year.
Yeah. Like what?
Baseball. I like.
Baseball?
I think it's good. I would go to.
7 calls.
I go to a playoff game. If you go, I want
8
something.
calls.
Dude, we're going. The
Rockets are
too good this year.
Sports game was Rockets game, but that was like free, and it was we had like a.
Me and Vincent went to the Texans game.
That was fun.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, they won it all last year, right? Y'all went last year?
Yeah, last season.
No suit for the Kings here.
And 4 calls, I have 4 players.
Single suited, single gapper for Sweater Guy. He's in there. King 10, 7-5 double suited. The pre-flop aggressor here out of the small blind. And flops top pair, open ender.
Round of each PLO.
Sweater Guy the backdoor diamonds and found the missing card to the single gapper, but hard to continue facing all the aggression from a player like Levi.
Oh, I know. Brose.
No turn.
Yeah, only takes one.
I can move to you. Small and big.
Yeah, if you want to do it.
Action moving right along here. Just a couple hands left.
Like Helmuth and all the others. I don't know if
Oh, the poker guy.
We usually don't solo in booth here, but it's been a fun one. And As mentioned, do appreciate all of you
I didn't know which game you were talking about.
tuning in, chatting with me throughout the night. This is Kyle Miller in booth, and I'll be back with Dan Fouts tomorrow, watching 2 cards get dealt out.
Strike me as much of a PLO guy.
And then Thursday, same thing, but bigger.
Or even a cash game guy. For that much.
No Limit Hold'em.
He only shows up for
And
money.
we've got Chris Ooh back in booth with Dan Fouts. So I'll be taking the night off.
Oh,
Looking forward to both tomorrow and Thursday's action.
gone for 3 hours.
We had the all-star lineup.
Oh, he's like a rapper. Like whenever he show up for a rap show.
He was so.
It's a
He got
100.
into it with IS.
It's 100?
It's 100, it's a straddle.
Oh, okay.
For some reason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had the 100.
And I can't quite put my finger on it. The day before, he was wanting to play until 4 in the morning. And then we had, one person not there, and then all of a sudden, I can only play 1 hour. Can't even.
Yeah, I checked.
I'll just call out everyone right now, I guess.
He was disappointed.
I mean, that's just
It was to a
indefensible.
point where I was like disappointed to play with.
To be fair,
Yeah.
Graphics gonna get caught up here. Apologize for that. There they are.
Yeah, they
play.
Brose and,
He played like 3 songs and like walked off. Shows up.
4 players to the flop.
I'm sure the message will get across at some point.
Yeah.
and then he said,
All wheel cards, but of course the ace, both high and low and connected to both Brose and Shooter.
it was so stupid, man.
JoshPokerGym though. Look at this flop.
I like rap, but I've never been to a rap.
Bottom set and flops the wheel as his kicker. Or should I say, flops the wheel
Post Malone's pretty dark.
and bottom set as the kicker.
Yeah.
I can see Kanye.
We go by hand ranking.
He puts on a good show.
Dude, have you seen the stuff he's been posting?
Yeah, I saw old Kanye.
Bro.
I went to go see.
Brose leads out with top and bottom.
Extremely NSFW. And not like in a second.
No redraw.
Conversation and you're
Just completely like the most offensive thing you could possibly.
I mean, I guess a king or a jack or yeah. Out of the way.
Trying to get on the train, baby.
2 chains.
Seen some Louisiana rappers. They actually don't disappoint. My favorite was Mystical. Pretty.
He used to come to City Block.
Pretty rare one to catch, but if you ever have the opportunity, he puts on a good show. Probably like even in the top all concerts I've even seen. Yeah.
He used to come to City Bar when I would work there. Every now and then, he'd just like show up. Like I didn't recognize him at first.
Wait, what city bar did you work at in Baton Rouge?
The Baton Rouge one.
I saw Manny Fresh in Lafayette before, and a couple other venues.
Dude, the City Bars are fun. I don't.
Yeah, we have one in Lafayette for a
I
long
don't even
time.
think I've been to Lafayette one.
It's not there anymore. It's called the Office now.
Yeah, the Baton Rouge one got sold too.
Pretty sure it's the same owner, so.
Yeah, no, it is.
Josh, you're a bartender?
Used to,
6 and
yeah.
7 fold.
After the stream, I might be again.
8 ways 200. 9 fold, 1 fold, 2 fold.
Yeah,
3
bartending's
folds 200.
super fun.
Sounds like it, dude. You're mystical coming in. Or...
It is.
4 calls, 3
You
players.
remember what he drank?
No, I have no idea. I mean, it's so packed all the time. That place is just always packed.
Yeah.
Double suited aces for Sweater Guy, but doesn't flop a shot at either.
Too easy to party. I can party every day.
You used to drink while you work?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Top pair leads out.
I'd be fucked up 24/7.
Bottom pair folds. The other bottom pair with the overpair calls. Front door hearts. And a small continuation on the turn takes it down.
Me too.
little bit ahead.
Yes. Okay. Last 5 counts, guys.
More chips on the table to close things out for El Tractor. Call that locked up.
It's been a long time since I've been to an EDM show.
Not that long ago.
When I lived in Denver, there were so many good acts that came through there.
Lived in Denver?
I lived in Denver on and off for 8 years.
Really?
Yeah, that's where I came from Denver to here.
Okay, nice.
Denver's a cool town.
I
It's
almost
very
moved there
cool.
in January. I was almost like, fuck, decent amount.
You were, dude.
Denver has progressively gotten better and better and more and more expensive.
You were there before it was cool?
Yeah, dude, before it was expensive.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford it.
The taxes they charge.
Yeah, it's definitely
It was getting to the point
30% almost.
I pretty much had to move to Texas to make more money. Like I couldn't afford rent.
Yeah.
9 by
It's
200.
expensive. I got a bunch of friends
so
in
much?
Colorado Springs.
1/4.
A few people in Denver, but
I meant to make it 200.
I spent some time in Colorado Springs and a lot of different neighborhoods and parts of Denver.
Yeah, I think a lot of people out here in Denver, like, they kind of moved back out because it sounded like it was getting expensive, but.
Played those at
3
Blackhawk.
gold,
Yeah.
4 and 5 gold.
It's probably no PLO, right? Just hold them back home.
They'll play high-low. Well, for a long time before coronavirus, they had the $100 law where...
Yeah, the last time I was there, they had a $100 cap.
So to recoup their losses after coronavirus, they got to get rid of that.
Okay.
So now it's wide open. Now they have a lot bigger games. But I haven't lived
Paired
there.
flop, 2 diamonds.
I was down here for that.
Diamonds belong to Levi here.
And I've played. They do have a PLO game that gets off now. The private game that I used to play in the city.
Diamonds
now
come in as an ace rolls off.
Monarch or whatever.
Yeah, at the Monarch, they run 2.5 PLO now. But yeah, that game used to be in the city because you couldn't really run those games at the casino. And they used to have like the best.
Does somebody make their boat on the river?
You know, that's just how the law was. So they had a lot of 50-100.
Answer is no.
Yeah, but I mean, it makes good for the 50-100 games. Like there was a lot of 50-100 high-low. I used to run there before COVID.
Yeah.
So in the same.
Yeah, no need for Levi to
100 on everything.
put anything in there. He probably felt very good about the hand and all of the passive action, but just checks it down to realize the equity.
For 100, the guy on your left can make it 200. The guy on his left can make it 300. You can keep clicking it, so you might as well play fixed limit.
Blackjack, anything.
$100 on a number in roulette, like $100 in craps, like anything you can imagine. $100 a spin in slots. But they got rid of that. They lost a lot of money closing down during COVID. They were able to just get that lifted. Now it's just wide open. But I haven't lived there since.
Yeah,
I don't really know what's going on.
Stayed there for fun one time, but never ended up.
But for some reason, they were able to run tournaments. Like you can run, you know, they had like the HBT used to go through there and $1,600 buy-in. I never really got the loophole there. They always had really good tournaments.
You're buying 16 buy-ins.
Yeah, it's
worth like
you
1,400 chips each.
Yeah, you can only bet $100 on blackjack, but you can go lose your ass in tournaments.
7 and 8 gold.
Yeah, you can go fire 10 bullets out of 1,600 and lose 16,000.
1/4.
I never understood that.
3 gold.
Maybe because you're not making a bet, you're like, I don't know, you know.
I don't know. I don't know how they got that one.
It's all made up.
Yeah, really. It's just plastic that you're trading for paper, right?
That's it.
All made up and the points don't matter.
300 from 9.
Depending on range. I'll pot it.
She potted 4.
Sweater guy pots it. Says that hits his range. He's known for playing the little ones. takes it down.
Buried or not? Come. I got them, boys. I got all of them.
3 calls.
Got all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, I fold them.
Oh my gosh, get in there, Drake. I need to make some money.
I believe you.
And Brose too.
Shouldn't tell me what you had.
Yeah, I was about to call till you said that.
You had some of them, like you
said all of them. I meant all of y'all.
Fucking all of them. I thought you meant all the cards.
Fuck no.
All the key cards. Oh shit, if you got that, I'll fold.
Top 2 with the backdoor clubs for Levi here.
9 bets.
Queens with the lead and a gut shot.
3 calls.
It's bottom set for Sweater Guy. Gonna go bet call. Set just calling here. Nines doesn't want to see the board pair unless, of course, an 8
Say the last
or a 9. Unfortunately for Sweater Guy, the board does pair.
Pop.
And that gives Levi a boat. Hard to fold against Levi. Sweater Guy snaps it off and pays the price. Boat over boat yet again for Sweater Guy. On the wrong side of it multiple times tonight. Been a rough one for him. And Levi started the stream in a really rough way as well. Got stuck 10,000, over 10,000 early on and has climbed his way back. It's just always so much worse though. Losing big pots towards the end of the stream here. Last couple hands, you know you have no real shot at it back. At least it's limited. There's always next week or some of the games out on the floor. Or the flips that usually follow immediately post-stream.
Is the burn card?
Have it back?
Call 50 from 1 and 2 fold, 3 call, 4 raise 200, 5 fold, 6 fold, 7 call 200, 8 fold, 9 fold.
This dude is such a troll.
Check those.
Me and he.
It's like 95.
And then Josh plays game. Or play.
190, man.
Yeah, 190.
Seven and 8 check. 9 check, 3 check.
How much in there?
1,025.
Shooter, trip fives, and the type of trip fives that you don't exactly want to slow play.
I can't do that. I can't.
Hard for your hand to improve, easy for opponents to improve.
Check those stacks, man. You're gonna be short 10.
I thought I was playing online.
Hey, they said I was playing online.
I thought I could click the half flat button.
Oh shit, really?
Takes it down.
He got the 5.
Yeah, I had a 5. Of course I have a 5.
Last hand.
Ace king 5 against 5 king 6.
I had 4, 5, 6, 8.
Did I put the 5 right out? Oh. Thank you. No worries. I stared at it and I like wanted to do it, and then I thought about something else, like an ADD.
I'm trying to make a late dinner that I might miss.
Well, this is it. Last hand of the stream. Please fold putting out the straddle with the weak chips. Sweater guy trying to get something back. Single suited queens, ace kicker. The blinds find folds, and
You don't even want to watch this sweet action? All right, man. Have a good one.
All right, boys. I'll be safe.
it's just heads up. That side of the table. Sweater guy and shooter. Shooter giving action with
For heads up.
sevens buried. It's suited.
Heads up, buddy.
Bet. Fold.
I think you're going to leave on a high note.
Game.
Yeah.
Yo. I would. I don't think.
I had sevens, man. Fuck.
Fuck, you're in there.
Appreciate everyone tuning in. That will do it for us tonight here at Champions Poker Live. Last look at the numbers. Snake, the big winner on the night, 13,715 for him. Sweater guy losing about the same amount. El Tractor also losing 10,000. JoshPokerGym lost 3,200 to these guys. Brose, Please Fold, and Jhonathan also in the green. Over 5,000 for both Brose and Please Fold. Jhonathan, 1,460 for him. Call that about break even for Shooter and Levi, especially given that Levi was stuck over 10,000 early on in the stream. Got almost all of it back and some. For the entire production team here at Champions Poker Live, appreciate all of you at home. This is Kyle Miller. Come on back tomorrow. No Limit Hold'em with Dan Fouts and myself in booth. See ya. Good luck at the tables.
Play your hand, play your hand. No fuck, counting the stacks, stacking the bags. And no fuck, counting the stacks, stacking the bags. No fuck, counting the stacks, stacking the